back, everybody, to Tabletop Diaries, where we'll be playing ShadowDark Curse Scroll Zine Volume 1 Diablerie, Episode 24.
Yeah, we made it this far.
The story so far. After an intense meeting with Justina Morven, Inquisitor of the Knights of Ydris, Alora, Tarly Winters, and yourselves, an agreement is made between the two factions. You guys agreed to help Justina weed out traitors amongst her own order of knights. In return, she's to aid you in their plans to breach the Bittermold Keep, where Mugdablub is known to be inhabiting, and slowly poisoning the world. During this purge, you guys discover a few interesting things. Some of the traitors have poisoned others with this ooze of Mugdablub. Also, the traitors have a unique mark on their bodies. With this knowledge, Justina reveals a dark secret about the Knights of Ydris. You guys are led down to a secret area under the prairie, where you discover Ydris himself still lives bound in a circle of energy. And that's how the knights actually get their powers, by drinking the blood of Ydris himself. Also, you find Urix about to partake in this ritual before Cluck has a bad omen from his god, Ord. With this vision and intervening, causing a lot of distress between you guys and Justina, essentially the whole Knights of Ydris, your intervening actually causes Urix to undergo a divine change, if you will, where something magnificent happens and he reacts a certain way, and you basically see him light up before essentially just kind of passing out. You guys are essentially told to hush hush about all of this, and you're brought back up to the top of the inside the prairie, where you all are essentially about to bed down, a feast, and I guess go to bed. That's where we're picking up.
That was an intense experience. I thought I've seen it all, but I guess I was wrong.
Look up from scribbling furiously in my journal. Yes, that was extremely unique.
Be careful what you write there, Alzamar.
Oh, what for?
Who knows? They might not like us documenting what just happened.
I just don't see Justina writing down things.
Yes, I think it will be okay. But has anybody ever seen anything like that before? That was incredible.
And I'm still not sure if that person we saw was actually Ydris himself. And if that is true, I mean, that's quite a sight.
It seemed pretty convincing to me.
The most dedicated, most hardest worker I've ever seen. Giving up.
The whole thing seems very awful to me.
And kinky. It's just wrong.
Yeah.
It's just wrong.
It is extreme dedication.
Drinking the blood of...
But that was Amar. That was a really good cast of fixed object.
Thank you. I've been waiting to cast that one.
Fear I blundered that potion, but we'll see.
It's okay. You believed it was necessary because your god spoke to you.
I mean, right when it happened, I was so excited, and I was like, I'm doing something important, you know, this is about me, this is all about me, but no, it's about this Urix guy.
Maybe you should get more of that strength potion for you.
Where do we get it?
Alzamar, can you manufacture some of this? I think it'll be useful.
Could I, if I got the materials, make a potion of giant strength?
Technically, yeah.
Well, and we got the one we had off of one of the dead Knights of Ydris, right?
Yeah. I remember you got it from some monster or something.
Thought it was one of them, but I don't know.
Whatever it is, it would be nice to be able to make it for Gluck. Gluck.
No. Well, I just I'm gonna miss that thing, but I think this Urix guy, he's a person, but I also gotta see him as maybe a weapon, a holy weapon.
He is definitely a weapon. That I'm sure of. But where else? I don't know what you saw in your vision, but
When when you and Urix traveled together before, did he ever speak of a connection to any deity or higher power of some kind?
Not that I know of. He always had nightmares and visions of things that he'd done. He seemed to complain about that. That, in the state of mind he was in, he was a peaceful, nice person, but he has visions of himself committing atrocities, I guess, when he was with his order during a war, a fight, or a conflict. But he was haunted by those visions, or whatever made him do those things.
That makes even less sense with what we just saw.
It does not.
Well, maybe Alora can make heads or tails of him. Get a closer look at him now that he doesn't have his armor on. He's doing a bit better.
All I know of, we can use him for our fight.
Hopefully, if he's
up
recovered
for
in
it.
time.
Yep.
Maybe he'll pull a Mr. Redcap and just go down south.
Yeah. That would not be in our favor.
Yeah, we gotta convince him to fight. We don't even know what his opinions are.
Who's to say he won't have new memories all over again after something like that?
Well, I'm pooped, guys. You wanna tuck her in?
There should be food soon, but
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
after our food.
Yeah. I'm assuming you guys are probably in like a kind of room to the side.
Yeah.
Kind of where everybody eats is kind of in the middle kind of area, or kind of wherever they just bring the food in. People kind of pick and choose. It's like so it looks like kind of like, well, it's a prairie, so it's kind of like a church, and they bring like tables in, and some people take their plates of food, and there's little desks and little tables to the side, but some people just go up and take it to their rooms.
Like a shared community kind of meal.
Yeah.
All right.
You guys are fed and all that jazz. You kind of do whatever you wish.
What's the vibe of the knights as we're sort of, having this feast with them? Are they all just kind of weary of us, or do they just ignore us, or are they
Give me a wisdom.
Okay.
We brought them food, so
We
they
did
should
bring
be
this
pretty
feast,
excited.
so
Yeah.
I suspect. Wisdom?
Mhm.
18 minus 1 for 17.
A lot of them do seem grateful. You can tell there's some seasoned veterans here and some newbies working around. The general vibe you get, they're obviously suspicious of outsiders in their prairie. Usually outsiders don't spend a whole lot of time with them. You get the sense that clearly some, they probably have some 1 or 2 people, maybe not as much like the 5 of you at this moment. Some of them look suspicious towards you, but nothing really tells any telltale that you can see that there's like any sort of animosity.
Yeah, because they're, while suspicious, they're not like coming up and approaching us or accosting us or anything like that.
No, you get the vibe that they're all under the impression that you guys are esteemed guests and not to be messed with. I will say with that 17
total, yeah.
You do see a few kind of just giving you a dirty look, but you don't know if it's because maybe they're like, hey, you're in our territory, like why are they helping us and why are we helping them type of situation. They could be traitors. It's hard to really tell.
Common reaction of paranoid bunch in a cult like this, obviously.
And maybe some of them know what's going on.
Cool.
Cluck would like to try to sell a flask of acid to one of the knights.
Oh God, please. Do not embarrass us.
Okay, you easily see one just kind of sitting there eating food.
Hey, are you low on supplies for this big fight that we're gonna go to?
Big fight.
Yeah, up in the castle, and Cluck's gonna point the wrong way. Over yonder.
He just kind of looks over and looks at you.
I'll nudge Cluck's arm to point in
I'm
the right direction.
gonna
thank you,
intervene
thank you.
and just walk in, grab Cluck with the arm,
Yeah, that one.
and smile to the knights. It's like, forgive my friends.
Anyways,
an elegant approach.
I've got an extra flask of acid. You got any coin on you?
Sorry, a flask of acid?
Yeah, they keep them in flasks nowadays. Works really good on trolls.
We should go to sleep, Cluck.
But
It's not time to barter.
barter? Okay, all right.
Give me a good charisma.
Okay. Cluck's almost, it's the second lowest stat that he has.
He's
Other than
insisting
intelligence.
on
Okay,
stealth.
3 minus 2 for
Oh,
a
God.
1. Dirty 1.
What, you got a dirty 1?
Yeah.
I think I'm good on supplies, my friend. The food is a great and, hospitable offer. We guess Justina, offers her thanks, and I will too. As far as supplies, whatever we get, I'm sure it'll be enough. He kind of just looks down and just starts continue eating.
All right. Well, thank you for your service.
Enjoy your night.
All right. You guys are essentially shown to your rooms. I need everyone to give me a d6. Pluck.
3.
3.
4.
The night goes by uneventful. You're
All right.
refreshed if you have any spells or anything.
Nice.
You get a long rest. Make sure
Yay.
Vern's good. Oh, man.
Your stuff
Vern's
back?
down.
Yeah, and I got my luck token. Yeah.
Good.
My token of luck.
Token of Cluck.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to call it. Token of cluck.
Who gives out Cluck tokens?
Highly sought after. Yeah, sure.
You can purchase it with a towel.
So we slept in like this barn, like the upper barn or something like that.
So it's a prairie. Kind of think of like a long church, and it's got like
Okay.
several rooms in the back, but upstairs is kind of like tavernish, where the balcony has like a bunch of rooms where most of the nights are at. And that you could tell there's only like a second floor, but it seems like there might be a little attic or maybe more upstairs. But that's like seems to be off axis, and it seems to be at the far end where there's like stairs or like more like stairs and ladders to go up to the second floor. And then if you were to kind of go where you guys went to have the meeting and you were sussing out, the traders, there's like more stairs in the back that you guys kind of pass to get to more rooms. And those stairs lead to see that you can't really see because there's like kind of like a wall, but like 2 doorways on the sides. And you went to the right side with all that, but there's some stairs that go up that you can't really see anything because it seems like all wood or whatever blocked off, but there's some other rooms there. Maybe that's where Justina stays, who knows? But more importantly is you all have a good night and certain things didn't happen.
Nice.
Cluck would like to do Tai Chi in the main room. Float. Expand.
All right, so Cluck,
Gather, sink.
when you wake up, however early it is you wake up,
Mhm.
you would be the first to see whether you just decide to still want to do your Tai Chi after this. There's Justina and a couple of the knights, and surprisingly, I slept through this, but she's essentially been interrogating people just right there in the main hall, and you see like 5 bodies just piled up. And looking at Justina, you could tell that she didn't sleep.
Okay, did she make eye contact with me? Is she seeing Cluck too?
She seems to be kind of just fiddling with a cup as you see like one knight on his knees, essentially begging for his life, as the other knights are kind of stripping off armor and clothes and whatnot.
Oh God.
And yeah. But yeah, you feel free to do Tai Chi.
Okay, well, Cluck is gonna just, God.
Yeah.
He's gonna run back. He's gonna run back and try to wake up Val. Like, Val, wake up.
What? What's
Justina's
going
just killing people. There's like 5 bodies in the
What?
main room.
on? Killing? Who's killing?
I think Justina's killing innocent soldiers.
Oh, God.
We got to get down there before she kills the 6th guy.
Get
That was too much of a chicken.
wake Alzamar up. I'll head over there.
All right.
now. Oh.
Cluck is gonna try to browse Alzamar.
Oh, good morning, Clock.
What lovely lies you have, Alzamar, and he's gonna poke him in the eye
Ow.
and try to bless him. 11 plus 2,
Yay.
13. Okay, that passes. All right.
Nice.
Yes. Thank goodness. Oh, good.
Can I
Okay.
rub my eye? Ow.
And Justina's killing people. We gotta get over here. We gotta get down
Why?
here. I don't know. I think she's just being excessively paranoid. You ever had those feelings?
That makes sense. Yes, I'll gather my
All right.
things.
Okay.
I'm already downstairs and slowly walking towards the scene of what's going on. Just
As-
like kind of observing
Right as you're approaching,
and trying to make my presence, known.
Justina glances up, notice you kind of walking towards them, and just kind of looks down at the other knight as he's like, what's the meaning of this? What is going on? Why? And you see the other knights hold him down, ripping off armor and clothes and whatnot, checking over the body. He's good.
Good morning.
She ignores you, looks down at him, like nods. All right, get your things, go back to your duties. And he's like, what's going on? It's like, you see the other one pick him up. It's like, don't ask questions, just go. And he just hands off his armor and kind of walks off. It's like, what the hell is, and he staring at all the dead bodies that are just right there piled up to the side, and just kind of like looks around, just like runs off.
Well, Christina, I was just gonna let you know about our plans of returning, but it seems you're busy all night.
She looks at you, tosses a cup down. Yes, it's been a long night, and you can tell like she's got dark bags under her eyes. She literally did not sleep.
You haven't gotten any sleep?
It's no time. It's hard to sleep when there's traitors living right next to you.
Did the bodies, did they have the sigils on them?
Of course.
Oh.
You check them yourselves if you wish.
Okay, well, I guess false alarm, guys. Sorry. My bad. But Justina, have you thought about telling everybody else now? Because, you know, like, they need to know what to look out for.
They'll know when the time's right.
All right.
Well, if
it just seems real demoralizing to just have some bodies here and not really explain it. Justina.
Well, if they knew what was going on, which they probably do by now, some will probably either start masking it, scarring it up, saying they're out practicing, or had an accident. I can't allow that.
Oh, technically that's true. You lose the surprise advantage. But if I give you an advice, try to do it at least in a manner that does not alarm everybody. Especially the sight of a pile of bodies.
This is to make them know that we are serious.
Well, this display also can raise suspicions and create the same effect, and whoever is guilty, they will go to the lengths of hiding themselves. Probably would do it more quietly to keep the element of surprise at your side.
Cannot. Cowards will hide. We will find them.
Well,
do you know where Urix is this morning, Justina?
She kind of looks a little startled and shakes her head. Oh, a good question. I'll have to have Beckett check him, Samuel. So yes, my liege. You see one of the knights saunters off to the back. Just had one of the guards, trusty guards, watching his door. But
well, if you don't mind, we want to just have a chat with him before we leave, if that's okay.
Yeah, I don't mind at all.
All right.
I'm sure he'd
him.
love it if he's awake.
Yeah, we just want to have a little conversations before we head our way. All right, and I hope you consider, getting some sleep, Justina. I think you will be able to conduct your investigation in a much better light.
Perhaps. Good luck on your journeys then. And,
right, and thank you for your hospitality.
Indeed. And Valroth, the offer's still on the table if you decide to choose.
And I meant what I said. I will definitely really consider it. But for now, I have to live up to my commitments and the people who depend on me. But as soon as we get things settled, you will definitely hear from me.
I look forward to it.
I'm very grateful and appreciate your offer sincerely.
No problem. Samuel comes back up. My liege, he seems to be still asleep. She looks over. If you guys still want to see him, I see no reason.
We'll wake him up. He doesn't mind.
We'll wake up.
Well, we can try.
This way, Samuel leads you to a room towards the back. Opening it, it's a small room, desk. Kind of looks like some of the rooms that you guys stayed in, but Looks like some desks and stuff were moved out to, like, they probably use this for special guests, perhaps. It's a little more fancier curtains. There's actual curtains there. And you see this lavish bed with Urix lying on it. Noticing, like, his sword and shield propped up against the side of the wall next to his bed looks completely different. It's green, it's very shiny and brilliant, with a tree on the face of the shield and a silver outlining with like branch like design all around the ring. The sword also mirrors the shield with a green hilt with a tree design. Kind of looks like the hilt is sprouting of the tree, and the roots are the bark of the blade. His cloak is also very similar to that, with green and tree inlays and all this.
I'm gonna approach this bed, try to shake him awake.
You shake him, he seems out. You can see him
try
breathing.
Something, see if I can get his attention. I'll take my sword and just gently put it in his neck.
You see Samuel, like, what are you doing?
Don't worry. I'm trying to see, as a fighter, he was always sharp about threats. But it seems he's completely out, I guess. He's not even noticing that. Sheath my sword back.
Wait, was this the emerald blade?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Actually, when you do that, it seems to glow a little brighter. Like that blade itself, the emerald starts to like glow.
Interesting. And then I start waving it like, on top of his body.
Right.
Metal detector.
It maintains the glow.
And move it out.
It starts to fade just ever so slightly.
Huh.
Ooh.
That is very, very interesting.
Fascinating.
All right, let me give him a slap one more time and see what happens. Because this is our chance to talk to him before we head out. And give him a gentle slap on the face.
Give me a percentile. Sure, why not?
He's had a long millennium.
20, I guess? Or
2?
a 2 and a double 0.
That's 2%.
It's 2%? Okay.
Yeah, you smack him. You see Samuel kind of grunt up some more. Is this really necessary? As all you do is jostle Urix a little, and he's faced the other way now.
Don't worry. I mean, he's my friend. We journeyed together and we did a lot of things together.
So where's Samuel standing? Is he just in the doorway concerned?
He moved a little closer as
Okay.
Valroth is now just slapping him and doing all this weird nonsense. I'm not a priest, sir, but I know that this is usually not a way to heal people.
Yes, I think he's going to need quite a bit of rest after
Obviously.
whatever happened to him.
He went through a lot.
What if I try to cure wounds him? Maybe would that help?
Perhaps.
Or are these wounds kind of different?
Try it.
Well, I don't know. I kind of want to save it for the rest of the day. Sometime.
Give me a wisdom.
All right.
Look,
7 + 2 for a 9.
you're unsure if there is an ailment to him, but I mean, just looking at him, you can tell there's no like actual physical wounds. It's not like he's been cut deep or anything.
Cluck is gonna look over him, and then he's gonna turn back to Samuel. Just be like, "Okay, Samuel, I'm gonna level with you. Okay, Justina is just taking people out of their beds, ripping their clothes off, seeing if they have sigils. We don't know even if that sigil thing was necessarily connected to the poison thing. We just know that the guy who had the sigil on him did it to someone else. We don't even know the context of it. We don't even know what that sigil means. Do you know what that sigil is?
If I had to guess, it's probably just some mark so the others traitors can can confine with each other and share their evil plan to ruin our order.
But they have to die to get in, really. It just seems like between living near Justina and having to die to become a Knight of Ydris, it's like 2 or 3 ways that they could fail to succeed.
Some knights just want the power for themselves. Maybe they have more malicious intent. I also juggled with the idea of abandoning my oath and just living with the power of Ydris myself, but I am a knight. I am to serve.
Well,
and an oath is an oath.
it
And I will
seems
not
like
break
they
it.
are working for somebody else.
Okay.
So
All right, you got a point there, Samuel.
until
You
we
got a
know
point.
this,
Yeah.
these branded knights seems to be working for someone else. So they are infiltrators,
Perhaps
means-
promised additional power as well.
which means doesn't matter what happened to them.
I don't like Urix here with Justina being on a.
Well, that's
a
why we
war
need
path.
to talk to him, and he needs to wake up. I feel uncomfortable leaving without knowing where he stands.
What do you think, Samuel? You think Urix is safe with Justina?
Between me, Beckett, and the two other nameless ones, he should be safe.
I'm not worried about his safety with Justina. I'm worried about him taking the oath and doing what we stopped him from doing yesterday. Obviously, that's the issue.
Samuel pauses for a moment, staring at you, Valroth. If you can tell from a knight that's full armored, but they kind of got like a little face plate thing that you can kind of see through. It's not like, those old knights where it's like a full face shield. They have an opening, especially if you've seen the artwork. But you could tell he's a little uneasy with that statement that you mentioned. So he seems uncomfortable.
Well, Val, I don't think we are not welcome back. So perhaps they can send word if he awakes, and we can come back and visit him.
Why would you not be welcome back?
Exactly. I think it should be fine.
Well, I know we are welcome back. It's just, wasting a trip back and forth. We have to move forward with the plans.
Exactly.
I don't want to keep circling around.
We have no idea when he will wake up, though. If
If
he
it was up
wakes
to me, we should be heading towards the target area we need to go to by
Then
now.
I agree. But if it
time
means-
is, time is pressing. Time is of the essence. So it's good to wrap this up right now and move on. But if he's not waking up,
we have no idea if or when he
Yeah.
will wake up.
Cluck isn't just like scrunch faced, kind of pissed.
either
don't like
stay,
this guy.
either stay here until he wakes up, or go back home and stay there and wait for a word from them to tell us he's awake, and then trip it back.
We could report to Alora and then return. We can travel here within a day.
All right, whatever the majority is.
Yeah, if we got horses, I guess we can do a lot of stuff faster. We can go back to Alora, I guess.
All right, we can go back. And what's his name? This night guard here.
Samuel.
Yeah, Samuel.
I mean, Samuel would give word to Justina to send us word when he's awake, if that's possible.
That's what my liege wishes. And yeah, she abides by it. I am duty bound.
Thank you. I guess, yeah, then let's move forward.
Real quick. Alzamar,
Mm-hmm.
I need you to make a wisdom check. What'd you get?
Natural 20.
You are aware that by some magical means, someone is watching you.
I'll kind of pause for a moment, look up, get a smirk, and then look at my friends here. It seems she may already be up to date. I feel the magical presence watching over us.
That's disturbing, but time saving. All right. Cluck is gonna go over to Urix. You guys said he was real asleep, right? Real out of here.
I mean, Val slapped him kind of hard, and he's still asleep.
Cluck's
Oh.
gonna bend over to Urix in the bed, and he's gonna whisper in Celestial. Rise.
God.
That's awesome.
Give me a charisma.
Oh, good grief. 16 minus 2 for 14. He's just trying one last thing before I'll have to leave. I've been watching Dune. I got it.
What? You say this. Besides, he getting weird looks from everybody in the room. I don't know who can speak Celestial.
Nope.
Urix, unmoved. Doesn't seem to make any kind of.
What manner of sorceress language is that?
It was Celestial. I just had a guess.
Oh,
I had a guess. He's gonna look up at the roof, kind of like trying to talk to
All
a boy.
right.
I just had a guess and I was trying it. I'm sorry. He's gonna walk. He's gonna try to walk out of the room.
Just kind of shrug and follow Cluck out of the room.
all right. Yeah, he's out of it. I mean, the blade to the throat didn't wake him up. Slap didn't wake him up. Celestial didn't wake him up. So,
It's a good thing we're not far.
all right.
So what was the plan? Were we gonna look up and scout the castle? Go to these boat camps?
I suppose scouting the area we wish to build boat camps in, it would be a smart next move. It'd be unwise to bring our provisions and supplies and stumble upon another cultist camp or wolf cave or any of the things we run into.
Yeah.
40 ancient red dragons. They're just right there at
Chilling
the
by the river.
entrance.
Yeah.
Sir, so what is this? Where are all these people?
Where's that map, Val? Get that map out.
I'm trying to see where is the location. Where are we now? We're here. And then where's the location where we're gonna build boats?
In the north on either side of the rivers.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I was dreaming and I was turning over and I was thinking water flows downhill. We may need to build upriver of the castle for these boat camps.
I mean, we're not
Which
gonna
is just
we're
further
not
away.
gonna go anywhere near this big body of water.
Mm.
I mean, we can do everything on land.
We know some of these symbols now, though,
We
right?
can go up straight to this and cut across.
Riveting radio.
I mean,
You
Right?
just go up here and
we can just go on land straight up to the river.
So we're talking about going to the
We're not
onto the
go-
east side of the castle, the East River on the side of
Yeah.
the castle.
Yeah, I've got the map
Right?
here too.
And there are
I mean-
these two bits here that we haven't explored yet. And one of them is an actual cave. And I think I see bones outside of it. And so that's kind of scary to me. And then there are these
Yeah,
this
there's
ring
bones.
of
But the river, it's like, we can just
On the map, it looks thin, but he was telling us that it was,
wide.
like half a mile wide?
yeah, so the hexes are 2 miles. So that, as you see, the water is probably like a mile across.
So it's a huge river.
Yeah, it's not like you could just
Step over it.
jump over. And I'm like basing that literally off of the map and the hex and the
All right.
what it says. So each hex is 2 miles. So you'd have to cross like basically a mile of water to get to the other side. Either side to get to Bittermold's Keep.
I think it might be better if we all join forces on the west side
You think
of
so?
Bittermold Keep. Yeah, if we all join forces, we got the backup of Hope's Keep, and we got a place to retreat. Okay, and supply. That means our supply lines are good. I guess them. And then also we're not dividing our forces at all.
That's true. and communication as well would be much easier.
But I think we should have. It would be nice if the Knights of Ydris could scout that east
Actually-
side. There might be vulnerabilities or there might be less activity over there, so we could get away with scouting.
To save some land travel, we have a way to have both. If we can get from Marinshold, we can step into the tower. See, look.
I'm looking at the map right here.
Tower,
I have it in
and
my
then
hand.
from the tower jump onto land, and now it's like a shorter walk, distance-wise. Because, like, if we go to Marinshold, teleport to the tower, and then if you hop over here, now the distance is
Hop
shorter.
over there. That's still
half a mile.
And we don't have
Half a
any
mile.
boats at the
Wizard's Tower. You
At
got
the
that one
Wizard's Tower.
makeshift one that was
wrecked.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
That you were talking about using those empty, probably dry rotted barrels.
What if we go to Marinshold, build a boat, and then take it through the portal into the tower?
How are you going to get a boat through my front door and around a corner into a portal and then down and out of the wizard tower, though?
We could build a boat
Or we
beside
can-
House of Mars.
No, actually, I got it.
We'll just tear his house down.
No, I got it.
This is the end of the world. We're busy. We gotta save time,
You have
guys.
a
Use
tower
the
now.
existing wood, the
No,
existing
you don't
tools.
need a house.
We don't have to build a boat and take it to the tower. We can get we're in Marin's Hold, you know, in our own comfort, we can get the supplies and push them through your house, you know, just wood and all the stuff into the tower, and then go into the tower, take the supplies out, build the boat.
I understand that.
And now you have a boat, because that will save a lot of walking and the danger of the hexes and trying to go up there. Now the distance will be half, you know, it will be quicker.
Yeah, I see
you can see it in the map. If we can build a boat in the tower and just use it to hop onto land quickly.
But well, to bring it back to in character, I believe Cluck does have a point there, though. It would make much more sense if we were all Hope Keep's side of the river, and we amassed our forces there, because then we know at least the land behind us is safer.
We all gather, and we have the combined forces. Well, the orcs would have to walk the longest, but we don't have to tell them that ahead of time.
So which means we have to travel back to Hope's Keep.
Right.
Well, we can teleport if Alora can still do that.
Yeah, we just got to get to Alora.
If she can drop us back to Hope's Keep, and then we just journey across, and then we're good. Okay, that works for me. I'm trying to save us from walking a lot and rolling d6s. That's what I'm trying to get.
We would then need to just amass our forces, whoever is coming and able, probably at Marin's Hold, and have Alora teleport.
Everyone at once.
Portal us all to
and
Hope's
then,
Keep.
yeah, in Hope's Keep, it's a straight shot. All right.
Correct. Straight shot east.
Okay. Let's, I guess, go back home and relay these ideas and see what they can say.
Very well.
Agreed, I guess.
That's what happened when you live in a time where there is no public transportation, cars, airplanes, or nothing. Not even a bus.
You see Samuel and just kind of looking at y'all. Sounds great and all. But can you guys, I don't know, maybe leave and let him rest, I guess?
Oh, yeah.
At least so I can get out of this room.
All right. Sorry. We're out.
As you're exiting, walking back out to the main, room, Alzamar, actually all of you, would see a very familiar fish folk. Seems to be talking to Justina as he looks over and glances. I wasn't expecting to see you all here. As you see Roke.
Roke? What are you doing here?
Oh, you two know each other.
I kind of look at Roke, look at her with
we met in
like
prison.
A no duh face.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize all fish folk knew each other.
Wow.
Well, anyways, yes, we do.
Is he a part of your order? No, they're not. But we shared a trauma bonding experience, if you will, before Charlie Winters
got better.
Got better. Yes. Yes, I helped him out of that tight situation. I see. While Charlie Winters was still under the spell that I am having to deal with. Interesting. Well, some of them. Well, I think you probably know now this is my informant who's been essentially, spying on you.
Oh.
Interesting.
Well, I wouldn't say spying, I was just keeping tabs here, kind of what I do.
Well,
one of the many things I do, I should say.
That does not surprise me at all, Roke. Honestly, I feel foolish for not having guessed that earlier.
Well, for future reference, you should know that I am not the kind who like to be spied on.
Well, if the price is right. And he just shrugs his shoulders.
Roke, I'm honored that you would think to spy on me.
I
hope you got paid really well.
I did, actually. That's enough. Roke.
In a different situation, this would be a different conversation. Roke.
Well, he broke you out of jail.
I would have done it if I stayed long enough. If I stayed long enough in captivity, I would have found a way out.
Wait a second. Is it just the night walkers that work for Justina, or is it just Roke?
Oh, I didn't personally follow you around. I have way more important things to do.
God.
But I do feel the need to stop by and tell Justina what was going on in, Marigold. Since, she left, she's been very curious. Being, and then he looks at Justina, being of the order and walking into a town, it's got to be, a tell for some certain folk out there. Some want information like this, some want this information kept secret. I didn't think you would want it kept secret, though, as he glances over Justina, for you made quite a spectacle of yourself. Yes, that was my intention. And she glances over at the bodies. I feel it seems to be effective. Thanks for the information. And you see Justina throw a pouch towards Rogue as he catches it. Oh, my pleasure. Yes. I don't suppose I could stay for just a little while longer. Got some more informants here. It's like, yeah, you can take the room upstairs. You know which, whatever.
Cluck is gonna look at the bag of money and just ask Rogue, "Do you want to buy a flask of acid?"
No, thank you. I got plenty of supplies, but thank you though.
All right. Just keep me in mind.
Sure. He tucks his coin bag under his robes. Well, gentlemen,
Good day, Roke.
good day. Glad to see you guys are still alive and kicking.
Likewise.
And I give him a facial expression that you just made an elf ranger. Not to trust you ever again. Now you're in my crosshair.
Look,
I
if
didn't
you
say
could put
that.
it- You just put out like,
It's a
All of it,
glare.
and it's just
It's a
a
glare.
glare. It's like, that's it. I know you now.
he just kind of walks by and he's like stares at you for a moment, kind of like raises an eyebrow and then just tries like business is business and just starts whistling and walks off. Rogues, what are you gonna do?
Right.
Huh?
That's just his nature. He has always been like that. Though when Tarly was out of control, he was one of the only few to stand up and speak against it.
Well, good thing that's all in the past now. You guys want to get on those horses and giddy up out of here?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yes, it seems we have more planning.
Seems like I have a lot of things to keep an eye on from now on.
Da-na-na-na-na.
That's right. In your face.
All right, leaving the Knights of Ydris Prairie, you guys mount up your horses and make your way back to Marigold.
Yep.
I will need a D6 to set us in the journey.
All right.
You want to go first?
I'm going to toss this metallic dice.
Could we do a quick break for the one?
I got to take a break. I got to. Yeah, this is. Okay, the stress hit. 1. I rolled a freaking 1.
It happens.
It happens.
All right, I need a D4 from somebody.
I'll roll it. A 1.
That's
Oh.
actually, I can't, we're about to find out.
Yeah. So,
See, that's why I was planning for a long time. I was paranoid about how much we're going to walk on the map. I was trying to shorten it as much as possible. Because you might die before you get to your target.
That's very true. And we have no idea what's on the east side, too, either. Or really the west side, but Hope's Keep is close to the west side.
All right, you guys are galloping along when your horses suddenly kind of just start rearing up. And they kind of start tromping along, you know, kind of like doing your best to kind of hold them before they kind of just like kind of stop, and you know, they're just looking around. You know, a wind starts to slowly blow in, and it seems like a little fog starts to kind of come all across the forest floor. You see coming up out of the fog this weird looking fish head. It doesn't look like a fish folk. It has a more pointed kind of face as it pops up, more like a triangle shaped head, almost like an angler looking fish with his big bulbous eyes, as it slowly just kind of starts to come out from the ground from this fog. And it keeps going up, the head becomes bigger, and then you see this body of more like tendrils just coming out, like almost octopusy, but like just kind of attached to a head as it keeps growing and growing, almost like a weird octopus snake thing.
Ugh.
And it just kind of screams out at you in this weird, like ghost-like screech that reverberates through you all. I'll need you to make a wisdom check. And this thing coming out of the mist is also not a solid like object. It's more of a spectral, I should say. Spectral looking fish thing. All right, Cluck, what'd you get?
Nat 20.
Nice.
Nice. Valroth.
Nat 20 plus 1.
Wow. Nice.
I swear.
Okay.
It's like,
All right,
Double
she did
nat
burn
20.
too.
hey, double ones earlier. That's the revenge.
Yeah. Balances out.
Yeah.
Alzamar.
11 minus 1 for a 10.
All right, Alzamar and Vern hear this screech and it stuns you. Hey, I need everybody initiative, but oh wow, 4 rounds.
Ooh.
You guys are stunned and essentially can't do anything as you're basically kind of just paralyzed.
Yikes.
But yeah, I do need initiative from everybody.
And then they're paralyzed
For 4 rounds.
for 4 rounds.
All right, and you guys are officially in battle. All right, Cluck, what'd you get?
11 straight.
Valroth.
13 straight.
Alzamar.
17 straight.
Well, looks like this spectral fish tentacle thing is going first with a 19.
Ooh.
As it sees you two all stunned, it's actually gonna go towards Valroth, assuming he's leading the charge, as Rangers would do.
Me and Vern are always in the front.
So then it's going to tag both of you. This has 2 attacks. Oh man, that's 18 to hit Valroth and a 17 to hit Vern.
Yeah, that hits.
Advantage on Vern if Vern is paralyzed. Good grief.
Yeah, that's a good. I could roll a 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the other ones are 2, but nah. So it's gonna hit either way. Valroth, you take 7 points of damage as you see a tendril come down and slash across you. And Vern takes 6 points as 2 tendrils just kind of across the both of you. And you feel it when it hits you. The tendril is weird because it looks all spectrally, but when it hits you, it feels like someone's like grating a giant barbed stick across your chest. As you take that damage, and it's going to take it to its odd, so it goes counterclockwise. So it's going to go Vern's, but Vern's paralyzed, so he can't do anything, or stunned.
I'm also paralyzed.
So then it's going to go to you, Valroth.
I'm gonna blow the horn of Ord.
Geed.
Or Geed.
Yeah. Horn of Geed.
I'm gonna blow that thing so hard after getting smacked in the face with that tendril. Ah! You curse you, you creature of hell!
Do you have that card, or can we read off what it does?
I never received a card. I took the thing, but I never received the card.
Well, you should have written it down, but I can tell you real
4
quick.
turns, right?
I believe it's a D4. Give me a sec.
Oh, D4. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
This is a quote unquote monster of the week or month that Kelsey has made, but she made a Green Knight thing, and actually where I got the idea for this. Horn of Geed. Once per day, blow the horn to become impervious to all damage for 1 D4 rounds. So I need you to roll a D4, and then starting at the top of your round as you're blowing it, we'll go down from there.
Hell to you!
Ah, dang it.
Was it 1 round?
What?
All right.
I hate D4s.
It was so-
Why? Who made these dice?
It could be a 1d4 plus 1 or something.
D4
later on in some other game.
Oh God!
Yeah, all right.
Fine, I'll take 1 turn. Hopefully, I kill it.
All right. So you blow the horn. That's gonna take it to Cluck.
Cluck is gonna try to cast Blind on it.
Nice.
Okay.
For Blind, it's a focus spell. I have to be near it. So I guess Cluck would have to go
Nearest 30 feet.
30. Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
you're
yeah, you'll be in range. You could easily walk up to it.
I'm gonna say he's gonna go to the side of Vern. Okay, he's gonna go to the side of Vern, away from Vern slightly, and then he's gonna try to cast Blind on this thing because this thing can see him casting. Yes. Okay. 19 plus 2, 21. So that succeeds.
Nice.
You see this spectral fish head eyes actually kind of gloss, which is a really weird thing since the whole thing's kind of spectral looking anyway.
So the creature has disadvantage on tasks requiring the lost sense. So long as he doesn't feel us, we may be, or hear us, we
So
may be.
he's a disadvantage on
safer.
attack.
Yeah.
If it requires sight.
Yes. Yeah.
If you're all up in his face, he might be able to still attack you, Val. Yeah.
True. Okay, it's going to take it to its turn. As it sees you take damage and just watch you play a horn, he's going to attack you. It's not even going to hit anyway, as I rolled a 1.
I'm impervious.
But he's going to double attack. Actually, he would probably still attack Vern.
Too late. You focused on me. You can't go back. You did it to me.
Also, well, he has 2 attacks,
Oh, okay. Never mind.
which was at disadvantage. It would be a... Yeah, well, I rolled a 1 and a 9, so there's that. And then for Vern,
He would have advantage typically because he's paralyzed.
so it would just be a straight.
Straight roll.
Yeah. Well, I rolled a 2 first roll. So he swings wildly
Wait, sorry.
at you 2.
Just a question. Okay, so Vern is paralyzed. That requires disadvantage. But now it's blind. So it's also... How do you decide?
It's a straight roll.
It's a straight roll.
It
So basically, he knows that you haven't moved and you haven't moved. So he's just still attacking that one spot. All for what you know, his eyes just kind of blood gloss over. So
Okay.
he just continued attacking.
All right, I'm just trying to make
Because
sense of it.
he hadn't see you. He just saw you blow up, or if he can't see at
He's
all.
going off by like the last
Yeah.
memory. He know you were there stuck.
You two are at the front. He made a
Alright.
scream. He doesn't know who's actually affected by its spell, if you will. And he's just attacking what the 2 things he last saw. So he's
Alright.
still doing what he's doing.
That's good.
And that's going to take the Vern. He's still paralyzed. Alzamar, second round. And now it's back to you, Alzamar. Or, I mean, Valroth.
All right. Now I see that, the horn effect worked. That was good to know. And
As it literally drops this
as it
round.
nearly dropped, I look at the clock. Thanks for the blind, friend. As it blinded the monster, I'm going to run up to it with the sword 2-handed and try to slash at it.
All right. Go ahead. Make your
It can't
attack.
hit. 5, it doesn't hit. And I'm going to move away.
You rolled a 5.
Yeah, it doesn't. I rolled a 5.
Plus all your
Wait, 5 plus my 8. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. What's
13?
That? 13.
Rangers.
Yeah.
That does not hit, unfortunately.
All right. So then I'm going to retreat back. And that was my turn.
All right, it's going to take it to you, Cluck.
So Cluck just heard Val speak, and Cluck is gonna put his finger to his mouth to try to get Cluck to be quiet.
I gesture yes.
Get Val to get.
Or sorry, to get Val to be quiet because the creature is blinded, not deaf. So you got to be careful about how we do that. So Cluck is gonna take out Bastard's sword one-handed, have his shield up, and he's gonna try to run at the creature and try to strike him.
Aim true, sir.
Ah, dang it. Okay, 2 plus 2 for a 4 to hit.
Unfortunately, does not hit.
Okay. So he can only have 1 focus spell. So I guess he was only, stuck to melee for the rest of it. So he's going to try to move back more away and to the left of the monster as much as he can.
Kind of
Kind of
behind
circling, circling behind, but not quite getting behind the
it. All right.
mystery monster.
You said it was 2 rounds that he's blinded?
It's a focus spell.
Oh, well, then I need you to do a.
Okay, do a check.
Yeah, do a check.
See if it's done. Thank you. Oh gosh, 9 plus 2 for an 11, and that fails. That fails.
Do you need a luck token? I got one. Take it.
Do you want to use it for the?
I have 2.
You can't use it every round, Like I don't.
I have 2, but at least make him
If they're paralyzed, yeah. If they're
We're
paralyzed,
still
yeah.
paralyzed.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay.
I have 2 tokens.
I want to save those. Okay,
Right.
so I can re-roll again. Try to re-roll again. Come on. Oh gosh. Okay.
No,
4 plus 2. That also fails. So
All right.
you don't lose the spell though. It just drops.
spell drops. Okay. All right.
You still have it though.
Yeah, so technically you can cast it again. All right. That's going to take it to this fish creature. It can see now, and it's going to attack the 2 elves. That's a 2 for a 7 for Val. I doubt that's going to work.
No.
And then for Vern, he has advantage on. A 7 and then an 8 for a.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's probably gonna hit for a 13. So it hits Vern for another 6 points of damage.
He's gonna drop.
He can take one more hit, I think, but then he'll drop.
All right, that's gonna take it to Vern. That's another round down.
Take it to me. So
Takes
we
you,
each have one more round of paralysis.
This is 3. This would
So
be
we'll have one more.
okay.
Yep.
Valroth, it is your go.
All right. See, my friend's still paralyzed. Cluck trying to hit this thing, and no one has made a dent. And it took a swipe at me again. So I'm gonna circle around it to put me behind it. With two-handed sword again, I'm gonna take a swat at it with my beautiful sword. I got a 5. I'm gonna use my luck token for this.
Because a 13 wouldn't hit it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
4.
Right.
12 plus 8 for 20.
That's definitely going to hit. Go ahead, roll your damage.
Nice.
Two-handed D10.
A 10.
Nice. You swing across and you feel your sword glow, and the magical energy seems to rip through its spectral body, and parts of kind of dissipate, and you see it screech upwards. Its mouth just unhinge, almost like a full flat surface, and you see like rows and rows of teeth.
Ugh.
And it just screeches upwards in a horrendous yell. It is still alive though.
I'm gonna move back now. Whatever I have left, take me straight back, far away from him. Yeah,
Into the woods.
there you go. So I can run back and forth because I noticed proximity to this thing is not good. Yeah.
All right, Cluck, it is your go.
He's got the monster's gonna hit Vern anyways. Like he knows where it is, and Val's he could try to go for Val because Val already hit him. Well, I think Cluck's gonna try to cast blind again if he can still do that. He's gonna go for it. Nat 20.
Nice.
Slam dunk.
That doesn't mean anything because it's focused and there's no damage.
Yeah,
That's up to the TM.
We'll give you advantage on every focus roll now.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Thank you. I'll take
Yeah.
it. All right. Okay. Sweet. Cluck is gonna move. He's gonna move. He's gonna keep his circling move.
Circling around this fish creature,
Yeah,
this
and,
spectral.
He's just gonna
Ghost-like.
yell at it. Hey, big ugly thing, over here, get me fresh meat.
Okay.
Then that's his turn.
Nice.
All right.
Honorable.
With that, and from what he does know, he's not really intelligent, but he's not a complete idiot. Now he's gonna turn and head towards you, Cluck.
Oh dear,
and he's blind now.
Yeah, and he's gonna swing
but he can hear.
at you with disadvantage, which I don't know if I have to roll that again. Well, let me see. 13 to hit.
That's just my AC, so I think it.
Yes.
I think it does hit.
Meets it, beats it.
Yeah, it's gonna do attack twice. That's gonna hit too because that's higher.
Oof.
11 plus the.
All right,
All right, so that's 2 swings at you. 10.
10 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Make that 18.
Ooh.
Still up.
Yep, Cluck is still up. All right.
As you take 2 whomping hits.
Womp womp.
And that's gonna take it to Vern, which I believe this is the last round.
Round of paralysis.
All right, so then he'll be able to do something next round. He's no longer paralyzed, but he can't do anything. Same with you, Alzamar. And it's gonna take us to Valroth.
All right. I scream and I see Cluck. He did that, he got that thing blind again, but he got hit. Cluck! Hang in there. I'm gonna charge towards it, the same thing, and trying to swing at it, two-handed sword, and see if I can get its attention. A 6 plus 8 for 14.
That's gonna hit
All right.
on the nose.
On the nose, and we're gonna get his attention. And he takes another 5 hits.
5 hits of damage.
Yeah, 5 damages. So. And take a step back if I have any movement.
This thing looks pretty wrecked as it screeches again, and its head kind of wobbles, and all the tentacles flail. And as it flails, you kind of see it. What's that word? Like when a thing kind of, man, there's something I've seen before where it kind of glitches. Like if you could see electricity kind of glitch and it spikes,
Yeah. It's like twitching,
Yeah, I guess kind of. Man, there's something.
zapping.
Yeah, kind of like a zapping. I guess. So you see all of it kind of like is tendrils, it's tentacles, if you will, do that kind of just like do this weird shock thing, like getting shot, convulsing, I guess.
Yeah.
Sure. I'm thinking like cartoony where you see and it kind of goes kind of like, I don't know, jumps. I don't know. I'm explaining this horribly wrong. just edit this, Tim. Just edit this out. Anyway, it's flailing wildly. It is flailing wildly, and it looks really, really bad. But yeah, it takes its hit, and it takes it to you, Cluck.
Cluck is gonna spit out some blood. And then he's gonna see if he can maintain a spell of blind on him.
With advantage.
With advantage, because you nat 20.
Okay, yeah, that's good because I rolled a 4. Let's see if I can roll higher. 2. All right, he loses. Cluck fails to keep the spell of blind.
So we can see
going.
now as it screams in pain.
Okay. Cluck is gonna move back away from him, keep doing his circle around this monster. He's gonna try to cast Cure Wounds on himself and be a little selfish.
You earned it. Good.
You definitely should.
Let me see. Okay, thank goodness. 14 plus 2 for a 16. So
Nice.
Cure Wounds passes.
3d6.
More than a 3. More than a 3.
That would be so terrible.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. 8. 8. All right.
Good.
8 back to.
You touch yourself and your holy symbol.
Yeah.
Do your cluckety cluck prayer and feel slightly rejuvenated.
Yay. Okay, and that's Cluck's turn.
Going to turn to the creature. It can see now again, and it's going after Valroth because it took some heavy damage, and he's the only one doing heavy damage at him. 17 a hit,
Yeah.
Ooh.
and then a 1.
All right.
The other one does a hit, so it's going to swing at you, and you take 7 points of damage as it's flailing, and then it swipes at you, and you duck down to see one swarm of tentacles just kind of go over it, but then another swarm just hits you across the chest and lower kind of hip area as you're kind of crouched down and you kind of roll to one side, feeling the heavy weight of these tentacles, spectral tentacles. That is going to bring it to Vern. He's going to come to, start moving, realize he can take a couple steps, feeling all the pain coursing through his body and the horror of just watching yourself getting hit and not being able to do anything. Is going to run up with the longsword Rot Ruin and swing at it for a natural 20.
Nice.
That's revenge from all the pain. Ah!
So that is a D8
Vern is the
double.
only reason we've got this. Sometimes he shows up.
Oh, that is weak. I rolled a 1 for 2, but I got a +1, so 3 points of damage. This creature looks really, really wrecked. Looks like it's barely clinging on. If it was one of those old school video games, it'd be flashing red and yellow right now.
Nice.
That's going to take it to Alzamar.
Enough. And I'll cast Magic Missile. With a 19 plus
Yeah.
4 is going to succeed. And I think that's just a d4. 2 damage.
This thing reels in pain. You can finally see its eyes kind of like looking around. It looks panicked.
Neat.
Straight up not having a good time. Backing up.
Yeah, I'll move back about 10, 15 feet and then keep my eyes on it.
All right. It's going to take it to Valroth.
I see it suffering in pain. Alzamar is moving and Vern is moving. So I get a little bit of courage. I feel good that they are safe. And I'm going to try to hope to take one last swing at it and finish it.
Finish him.
Finish him. Two-handed sword. 2 plus 8 for 10. That does not hit.
You run up.
No, I didn't run up. I'm
Oh.
still there.
Oh, you're right next to me. Yeah,
I'm going to
Okay.
move, though.
It's reeling as you kind of just rolled after taking that one hit, and you see Alzamar shoot off some magic missiles towards it. You feel revigored, and you pull up your sword and try to like up and over, but like it moves kind of like snake, like right where you're about to swipe at it, and you just miss him.
I'm going to move back away.
And then you take a couple steps back. It's going to take it to Cluck.
Luck is gonna try to see Val run back and just look back at the creature and see it's still moving around, and he's gonna try to cast blind on it again. Because
Nice. Yeah, why not?
we're only fighting one large opponent against 2 plus 2
Oh.
for a 4, so blind fails. and he can't use it for the rest of the day. And that's he's gonna move. He's gonna try to move across and continue his circle around this thing. He's gonna try to go as close as he can to Val, and that'll be Cluck's turn.
That's going to bring it to this creature. It is going to screech again. I need everybody to make a wisdom.
There's not a range. There's not a range on that.
Maybe close. Are you out of?
Close is closest.
Oh, I mean, near. Yeah.
Ozamar did get pretty
I'm 35 feet away.
for
35. Oh, okay, I'll let you have that.
That's why I moved back.
All right, yeah. Then just Valroth, Cluck, and
Vern.
All right.
What'd you get, Cluck?
5 plus 2 for 7. Yep.
Valroth.
19 plus 1 for dirty 20.
Vern is struck, paralyzed again.
He gets one good hit it, or one kind of good hit.
Yeah. So that's gonna take it to Vern. Oh wait, I gotta do it for see how long he is. Okay. Gonna take it to Alzamar.
You said this thing looks hurt.
Oh, it looks wrecked.
All right, I'm gonna, since magic missiles range is far, I'm gonna cast magic missile again. 8 plus 4 for a 12 will succeed magic missile.
Go ahead, roll damage. Not that it really matters, but well, see what you get.
4.
You shoot out your purple orbs as they streak across and hit this thing, and it's and you see it just screech. And when it's screeching, its vocal cords start dissipating and it starts warbling and starts fading as its entire body also just does the same, dissipates, like disintegrates, if you will, Thanos style, as it disappears, and you are out of combat.
Nice.
What in the hell nightmare was that thing?
I don't know. That was terrifying.
I'm in pain. But Vern, are you all right?
You should
Vern?
see him stuck.
he's just sleeping.
I'm gonna go.
He just can't move again.
I'm gonna try to heal him a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead and try to heal him. You doing the curative?
Curative, I failed, so I'm gonna do a salve on him at least. Give him one.
Got to beat an 11.
And failed too.
I'll say after a beat or two, because he only had 2 rounds, he will be able to also try.
We need the rest. I took 2 hits from that thing. I went down health.
Bird fails on that, but he gets a point of health back.
All right. The clock's going to wake up. Ugh.
Thank you, gentlemen, for your bravery.
Anybody hurting any worse than I am?
You see Jimmy pop out from like under a brush.
That's
It's
right.
like,
I forgot about him.
is it over?
Yes, it's over for now.
Oh God, what was this thing? The thing, he looked horrible.
I've never seen one before or heard of one before.
I think Vern needs some healing.
All right.
Yes, I'm looking quite started. I feel quite started. I kept hitting me and I couldn't do anything. It was so hard.
Cluck is going to try to cast Cure Wounds on Vern. See.
Try to do another curative or another salve.
10 plus 12, that passes. Okay, just barely. Vern gets 18. No, sorry. That's not it. Sorry.
Like 18.
15 back of health.
Nice.
Try one on me,
Like almost
because I'm
the
down
highest
to
that
the
I
ground.
Gotten. Okay. Do you want some Val?
Yeah, if you
that's
can
better.
afford
Okay.
it, because
Yeah,
he took me down to
Right, you're like at half or something, right?
a low health.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Gonna bring him all the way up.
Nice.
Okay. Val. Okay. Cluck is gonna try to cast Cure Wounds on Val.
Pray
again,
to whatever
because
god you got.
when it's at half health and we don't know what's gonna happen next. Like, let's do. Okay, sweet. 11 plus
Nice.
2, that passes as well. So I get another
Good.
3d6.
My heart almost stopped there for a minute. Give me those sixes.
13 plus 13 to your health.
Plus 13. No.
Very nice.
All right, I'm rolling some good things. Like I can't blind anybody anymore, but who
That's
wants
a
to
pretty
do that
nice
in their
spell.
day?
That worked pretty well.
With single opponents like this.
Yeah.
But we've been fighting mostly multiple groups, right? And so I
Right.
haven't been able to use it
Let me
effectively.
see if I can salve myself
Okay.
once, and I'm back on top. Just 1 point.
I thought you failed
Already
both.
tried.
Failed.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That was an ordeal. Any of you know what this thing is?
No idea.
Well, let's see if there's stuff in it.
Yes, you do get something.
Yeah, let's check this thing out.
You actually find a potion.
Ooh.
It
Giant
is
strength.
a clear swirling vortex with a skull on the bottle. If you'd like to give me an intelligence check,
Cluck? Or someone else?
whoever wants.
Yeah, Cluck. Cluck's not going to help much.
19 plus 4 for 23.
Alzamar, you know that this potion will turn you into a purple gas for 5 rounds,
Ooh.
but a stat will become a 3, giving you a -4 to that stat, a random stat, for an hour.
You'll also be a mist for an hour, or it's just the stat that lasts?
The stat,
How long are you a mist?
5 rounds.
5 rounds.
Okay.
So you become a basically gaseous form, if you will.
Do you
Mhm.
choose the stat?
No, you
That's
roll for it.
random.
Oh.
That stat will become a -3 basically for 1 hour.
That's as dumb as I am.
Or as weak, it could be dex, it could be strength, it could be con, which I guess for Valrost it would
Table Master is laughing at the player with the weakest constitution right now, guys. Like, it's not.
We all have a low stat, okay?
But with that, guess you gather your horses who have been spooked, and you can proceed back to Marinsold, or at least try to.
All right.
Who's holding the potion? I don't have a spot.
I could hold it. I got room.
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't. But,
I don't want to use it, but
well, in case.
do you get to pick the? Sorry, did we
No,
cover this?
yeah.
You don't get to pick which
No.
one it is.
Random.
Okay, good
Roll.
grief.
A
Okay,
random
sorry.
roll, a luck of the die. Oh, but you do get money. Hold on, I forgot about that.
Yeah, let's get paid. We can carouse when we get home.
Yeah, we should.
I think we have enough to do at least a carouse.
Yeah, I mean, the cheapest one's 30, so we can definitely always do at least one.
Let's see how much we get from this. So we can take it up.
I like these potions that have a good thing and a bad thing on them.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Can you willingly drop out of gaseous form early if you wanted to? Or are you stuck like that for 5 rounds?
If this was a spell, I would say yes.
And not a
But because
potion.
it's a potion,
Yeah.
you have
Wow.
you have no control of it.
It's
It's like
predetermined to
yeah, it's
5
like
rounds.
it's like drinking. He's like, oh, can I just stop being drunk? And
Yeah,
no, it's
yeah.
in you, bro.
Yeah.
It's in you for 5 rounds. You're
Yeah.
in it. That sounds more realistic, I think.
Wow.
So you have to choose the moment right.
All right, screw it. I'm just gonna roll.
Sounds like a everybody else died, I need to get out of here kind of potion.
Yeah.
Scouting could be good for scouting.
That too, yeah.
Or dropping from a large height along with the Horn of Geed. You could both go down
Oh, that's smart.
a whole
How
bunch of levels without getting hit.
I'm gonna do it this way.
Sorry. I just got excited about falling from great heights and surviving.
That is actually
Yeah,
really
let's
cool.
try not to fall from.
Alzamar, call it odds or evens.
Odds.
It was evens,
Ah,
but you do get 60 gold.
nice.
All right.
Val, Moneybags, Ross.
We're gonna carouse with this as soon as we get home.
We're here. Let's party.
Yeah, come on, who wants to carouse?
It's like we got boats to build. Like, yeah, let's do that.
Screw the boats.
Get
Let's
Jimmy
go.
really drunk.
All
Well,
right.
actually, yeah, we're gonna buy supplies to travel through the thing and build stuff. No, never mind. We're not doing that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I still want to build a boat in Alzamar's house, regardless of if we use it or not.
Can we just go?
Let's go.
I need
Yeah.
D6.
Oh, yeah.
I'm done. Not me.
Do you, I should do it because I think you rolled for something.
Yeah.
You
go for
only
it.
No,
got
I rolled the
3 more to go.
Six.
It's only 3.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
We chose correctly.
Yeah. Yeah, I started it. I screwed up with the 1. So
Crossing the road, as you see the path, you're like, oh, we're back on good bearings, making great speed as you are on horses. Still startled of what you just witnessed, but now it's open area, not as woodsy as it once was. And you got 2 rangers, well, scouted rangers know the route. Suddenly out of nowhere, you see a familiar face pop out from a rock. It's out of nowhere. Just, oh, great evening, or sorry, morning, or I'm sorry, what time of day is it here?
We'll slow the horses to a stop, I guess. What time of day is it?
It's, you've only been
Early.
traveling for an hour. I assume all that Uric stuff probably was like another hour or maybe 2 hours, something, depending on like how quickly you guys
Maybe
are jumping out of the
11
bed.
Good day, traveler. It's late morning, I believe.
Oh, late morning. It's always tricky with this realm. It's always dark, and he looks up, and it's a clear sky.
Fascinating. How bright is it where you come from?
Well, where I'm from, that is a good question. It's just that it's really dark here. Is this sky always blue?
Most of the time. Sometimes
Hey.
gray, sometimes shades of other colors,
Yeah, I
depending on
don't-
the sun.
I honestly don't know what they call that color. We just call it bright and dark. Anyway, can I help you all with anything?
I'd like to buy a ration. Cluck would like to buy a ration.
Sure. For some reason, these are 5 silver no matter where you go. Wait, you just want the one or you're...
Yeah, just the
Okay, the 1.5.
I suppose you can't take us with you from where you come from to visit.
My home?
Yeah.
Oh, it's quite a ways. And he pulls out the map. Let's see. And then he flips it upside down. Oh no, it flips it
Can I-
sideways.
Can I try and like sidestep around? and
Every
look at
time
the
you
map?
try to like come closer, somehow he's like folding it. And as he's folding it, right when you kind of like glance, because he almost like aha, and he kind of like jump, like he folds it and it like folds like almost in a 4th, 5th dimension kind of way before
God.
before it flutters, and then he kind of just like folds it like well, I mean, it could be a minute, but if you want to, you can follow me.
I'm just,
Well,
gonna
perhaps another time.
I'm just staring wide-eyed with my mouth open, like, whoa.
our world's about to be eaten. We're kind of busy. Can I sell you a flask of acid?
Give me charisma with advantage.
Why
Oh,
you-
okay, all right.
We can use that flask.
It's 1d6.
And I think we have more. I think Vern's got
Okay.
some.
Ooh. All right.
Vern does have one.
16 minus 2 for a 14.
Sure, I'll gladly take this vial of acid from you. Which I have this on my
Yeah, you don't want to drink it.
Why not?
I don't even know how much we bought it for. I'm just.
I have it written down for 3, but I'll give you 5.
All right.
He's
Good
feeling
deal.
generous.
More money for carousing.
Hey, go! I was thirsty, and he grabs it, just chugging it right in front of you.
I'll buy a torch. Is it
5 silver as well.
Okay, all right. Cool. All right, I'm good, guys. Sorry.
No, you're good.
All right. Well, it was nice doing business with you.
Oh, always a pleasure.
It's good to know that you're around when we need it.
And even if we don't,
Sure. Well, I guess that's all. I'll be just walking this way. Go. I guess kind of where you guys are coming from. I'm kind of curious to see what's around the bend, if you know what I mean.
One thing, guys. The potion of purple gas.
oh,
Is it
yes.
good, or should we get a quote on it?
Mm,
You want to sell it?
If it lets us level up, or you level up, because you're close, Val, aren't you?
What? Oh, you were trying to get money for carousing? Is
Yeah,
what
if
this was?
you're
Oh,
close to it, points. You're 9
Yeah,
points.
yeah. It's still not enough.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
better just to go normal way.
All right. Could we get a quote on a potion of purple gas and a quote on troll toes from you?
Well, troll toes are always coming and going in season. They can range from like anywhere from like 25 gold pieces, 6 gold pieces to 150 to even 1,500.
Is that
I'm gonna have to
per
roll.
toe or is that per?
Sometimes if the bidding's right.
Maybe it
Oh,
depends
wow.
on how well it's preserved.
Yes, that's true.
Okay.
That's-
Now I want to get them back. I'm going to sell this thing. I regret.
Yes, you should pocket those toes.
Depends on the market, honestly. But for that thing, that looks about 200.
Ooh.
I think it's useful more to us for strategic scouting or oh my god, I'm gonna die and I need to
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
well,
don't know, run away. Everyone else is dead. Something like that.
yeah, we'll keep it.
Could be useful.
We should give it to Jimmy. That's who we should give it to.
No, we should not give. Sorry, Jimmy, but no, we should not.
That thing has a skull on the bottle. I want nothing to do with that.
That's not going to kill you. Just don't fly too high. If you know what, don't worry about it. You're not going to drink it.
Jimmy, I say you always got to try something once before judging it. And Cluck's gonna pull out the flask of acid. just slowly.
I'm like, grab his hand. No, don't tempt the
I
child.
was just teasing Val.
Do not tempt a child.
All right.
I'm a full grown man.
Wow.
Regardless, don't drink either of those.
No offense, Jimmy, but outside the walls of Marin's Hold, you are a child. In
Hmm.
this world, experience.
Are
is what
elves
makes it.
always like this?
Just kind of shrug and nod.
I mean, the ShadowDark is kind of like this.
I cannot wait to get back.
You know,
I'm going to sign up for anything else. I thought I wanted to be one of the top people they come to for healing. No, I'm going back to scrubbing floors.
All right.
Well, Jimmy, you know, you could make some serious gold if you do fight. You know, if you had fought with us, you would have gotten a cut of this.
Do I look like I can?
You could have thrown out a heel really quick from the bush and hid back in the bush. It's just a thought. You could make gold for just a quick snipe heel. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right, never mind.
Let's
He wants to
keep
clean
going.
floors. Okay. All right.
Poor kid.
If
We need more
anything,
adventures.
if anything, this hopefully will quell any cabin fever you may have staying in Marin's Hold.
Oh, any fever is definitely quelled. All right, I need another D6.
I think I rolled last.
Yeah.
No,
your
you rolled
turn.
last.
Yeah, your turn. As long as it's not
These
me.
are such dreaded rolls.
Eyeball
They're
dice.
like they're so important.
4.
Yes.
You eyeball.
You make your way to Marigold.
Sweet.
Ah, home finally.
You see the guards. They open up the gate. They recognize you,
Ah,
and you.
it was nice. It's so nice to see you guards. You
Cluck.
don't know.
Is gonna slap Alzamar on the back real hard. It's good to be home, man. He's gonna try to bless him. Yes. Okay. 18. It passes. You
Nice.
get another luck token,
Thank
sir.
you.
Good grief.
Kind
That's
of
good because I used all mine. So
rub my back and wince.
Might as well get him while I got him.
Thank you, Cluck, once again. That actually popped my back. Thank you.
It's a pleasure. You know, I never tried a movable object on back pain. Do you think it'll work? Or will it like break the spine?
Maybe if I did it to my shoes and hung upside down for a little while.
that's a good idea.
That's probably safer.
That's a good idea, Clark. I'm going to
idea,
try that
Alzamar.
later.
Well, okay. It's kind of your own idea, Alzamar.
Just don't do it next to a campfire. Is I'm gonna turn into a smoke fish.
I am delicious.
Oh, what's that intoxicating smell? All right, you guys are in Marigold. What would you like to do?
Let's report immediately, I guess, to Alora and everybody else so we can go and adjourn, relax. When I get it over with, you know.
Yes, let's tell her what we discovered and
Let's see what they think.
Easily make your way to the Longhouse, Charlie Winter's Longhouse, where Alora's there, and you even see Melindra and Charlie Winters.
Good evening to you all.
Oh, yes, good evening. Yes, good evening.
Well,
I believe the mission was a success, was it not?
it was a very interesting kind of success. I'll let Alzamar elaborate.
yes, I believe you scried on us at one point.
Yes, earlier this morning, I just wanted to make sure everything was going smoothly.
So then you'll know we found Urix, which was a unexpected bonus.
Good. How fares him? Noticed he was moving.
That is quite a bit of a story. I'm kind of
Guess
glance
we
at the
tell her.
guys to see how much they want to say.
Well, I guess we tell her everything.
Tell her everything?
Yeah, we're gonna tell her everything what happens in the basement and all the investigations that we help them find
Ritual?
stuff.
Yeah,
and then
that's-
also the ritual.
we told Justina we wouldn't say, so
Oh,
how much?
Maybe we could tell her after the battle at the
Well-
castle. If there's a ritual or not. You could say Urix was alone on a field drinking a bowl.
we told
know.
her not to tell anyone outside the castle, or
we told her we wouldn't tell anybody.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll say we spent some time with Justina curing those that we could. She has decidedly taken a rather fatal method of cleansing her order, but we believe that's her choice to make.
And it's not just the ooze, it's the sigil.
seems that she had a group of people who are loyal to something outside the order or working for somebody who were purposefully doing things to the members of her order.
Possibly.
They were marked with a
Possibly in
sigil?
line, yes, in line with Mugdalblub himself or a cult following him, but I'll pull out my journal and show her the sigil that I had copied down off of the knight who was killed.
If this makes
Baron.
any sense to you, if you know the sigil, you might know the source of their...
She glances at your journal. Todd, it doesn't really look like anything I come across. I mean, it looks like a couple different things, but nothing really
Specific?
Yes.
Well, men with this sigil were feeding other knights food infected with Mugdalblub's ooze, and it was corrupting them.
We healed few of them. I mean, thanks to Alzamar and Jimmy and Cluck. They were able to perform the ritual and cleanse. But once we discovered the sigil, and Justina, unleashed her wrath on anyone with that sigil.
She seems to be the type who does not like to play games, and to appear, and by the sounds of it, that she went straight to work right away. That's actually, honestly, not surprising.
Indeed. And concerning Urix, we managed to discover him, or we were shown to him as he was mid-ritual to become a Knight of Ydris. However, Cluck received a message from Ord saying that Urix should not partake in the ritual, and so we stopped him. Immediately after stopping him, he started glowing.
He transformed.
And a burst of light filled the room. He fell, woke for a little bit. His eyes changed, and then he collapsed again.
He's been sleeping ever since. We haven't gotten much out of him.
His sword changed, his shield changed, everything changed.
Yeah, his armor changed, but it may possibly more importantly, the emerald blade glowed green around this gray elf guy. So I don't know what's going on there. Do you know anything about what would make the emerald blade glow, Alora?
I waved the sword on top of him, and yeah, it glowed.
He glances at your hilt. There is much to that sword that I do not understand.
Well,
obviously it's from the past, and if he's somehow linked to it, how was what are you talking about his armor has changed?
Well, it became this silver ornate, green, clean shield with a tree on it, and his sword, the hilt seems like also a tree with veins. It's like a different design, I guess.
Full-blown green knight.
Has a theme of a green knight. His garment also green. It's like he was polished anew and came out another type of level of green knight, I guess. I'm not familiar with their ranks and history.
You see her studying you as you're saying all this. Fascinating. She glances over at Melindra. Darling, if you will leave us, go to your studies. In fact, specifically around the Green Knights, it'd be wise of you to refresh up on this. Melindra looks over and is like, are you sure? My lady? Yes, I am positive. Go now, please. She kind of glances at all of you before she kind of scuttles off. Disappointingly, you can see on her face, kind of dressed in disappointment.
Can't believe she's still alive, guys.
Yes.
Good for her.
Laura gives you a look. Kind of frowns.
And anyways, aside from that, food for thought. We were discussing and think it might be best if we have all of the forces we have amassed here on this side of the bridge join us in Hope's Keep and setting out to make the western side of Bittermold our point of assault.
You want to go from Hope's Keep to Bittermold?
We're trying to find the shortest distance.
And knowing Hope's Keep is there at our backs feels safer than traveling through dangerous territory to unknown territory to set up a base camp on the east side.
Which is strategically, it's good to have a home base nearby.
Been a while since I've been reading those books, and from what we gathered, that side is heavily guarded from my understanding, but I suppose it's guarded all around no matter what you truly want to do. We have already been getting lots of supplies, and we're starting to build a caravan to head north from here ourselves. I figured the closest we can get, we could start building there.
We were hoping also to take advantage of your ability to teleport to Hope's Keep, so that would shorten the distance and the danger, surviving the trip.
If you wish to head that route, I can make that happen.
Could we not gather orcs, Knights of Ydris, and fishfolk together here and teleport the caravans to Hope's Keep?
You want them all to meet here, and then move them to Hope's Keep in just all frontal attack.
On the west side, where we know our backs are at least a little bit safer with Hope's Keep there.
That is literally going through the back end, which is more heavily guarded from my understanding, or at least what the texts say.
Well,
perhaps we'll let the orcs circle from the other side. It's good to have a distraction. I think they can handle themselves.
That's what Valor was insisting, at least having different factions. Originally, we're going to have Hope's Keep come from the back, and the others kind of split off depending on who wishes to go with who. But if you wish to be on the back end, make this happen.
At least for us, we're trying to find the shortest distance, as you know. Every time we travel to go just anywhere near, we barely survive. A miracle that we make it to our destination and make it back.
And also, none of us has been to the river on the east side. We have no idea what's over there, and it's the farthest from any city or town that we do know of.
For our small group, it's safer to do it like this. But like for the orc, they have numbers and they have strength. I know they can handle themselves to come at it from a different direction. And the knights also can handle themselves.
I am to meet the knights in a number of days if Justina answers my call. Surprised you didn't mention it before you left. That is of her own doing. I'm sure she is quite busy with her own work.
One more thing to that, since you mentioned Justina, it seems that Uric is an essential component in this fight. He seems to be some sort of key, hence what a Cluck received.
A key?
A key or a weapon or whatever it is.
He seems to be very important, and we don't know what's wrong with him. We don't know why he's not waking up. So that might be good to bring up with Justina. But I'm thinking, well, all these vast distances, it's like the problem is we can't get close. I don't know if this Muggle-Blub if he's strong enough to block a teleportation spell or anything, but if we could get some location or point closer to the castle, that might help the army have options for different directions of attack, but it could also be used for getting reinforcements in quick too.
We were planning on building fortress points around, at least two main ones, Hope's Keep side, and of course on our side moving north. I was sending some scouts with the caravan so we can at least start making point and put the ship over. What we need now, we got supplies, is probably more crafting and probably more importantly, rousing of the troops, rallying people on our side. We've been busy making plans here. From my understanding, Bauer is doing the same back in Wardenwood, as well as Durek. They can use your help, rallying some people, show some faces, heroes of the realm, if you will.
In Wardenwood?
All of them. Wardenwood, Hope's Keep, even here.
Maybe we need to take the slow route then, Val. You gonna rattle some sabers?
the slow route.
Through Wardenwood and Hope's Keep physically with the caravan?
Well, I can get you there. You can choose if you wish to be there for all 3 caravans. But I figured all 3 caravans will be going simultaneously. We kind of want to coordinate this all in one go. But it's still, they got to get into place. We got to build on site. We get to ship over, and then we got to start building on the other side.
I suppose we can.
Well, clear and then start building.
And it will take longer for the eastern caravan to get there.
By the judgment of the map, yes. But we're still waiting for the orcs to head up here. And in a couple days, guess I'll see what Justina is coming up with. We plan to meet here in Marin's Hold.
I suppose we can head back to Hope's Keep.
We can rouse some support there. And then maybe we get a little scouting done.
Yeah,
On the west side.
yeah.
See how strong these defenses are.
I'll feel much better when the orcs start moving and shaking the ground, because they have the bigger strength and numbers
And the farthest to travel.
and the farthest to travel. But knowing the orcs, they will make an impression on the land when they move. That will help stir up a distraction.
So we still do the eastern side as well, but we have the orcs lead the way.
Yes.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Then, since you are going to speak with Justina, you might see if you can inquire about Uric, and if you can go see him, and perhaps you talk to him, and you might find out and understand better than we can what's his role in this thing.
He glances at a clock. And I assume you said you spoke to, or
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
okay. Ord really spoke to you about this Urix.
I didn't believe it at first, but it's not about me. It's about this Urix guy, I think. Ord and maybe more than one god is very focused on this individual. With Tatiana torturing him for a while.
Titania.
Sorry.
I did the same.
Titania, sorry.
It's okay. I did the
With
same.
Titania torturing him for a while, and then Ord speaking to me about him, this is... the fate of the world may swirl around this gray elf.
Huh. That is most curious. But if what must need to be done, by all means, definitely talk to this Urix. Or at least at the very least examining him.
Maybe you could help clear up his memory. A Green Knight from that time may know things that we need to know.
Quite possible.
Well, he knows things, but he doesn't seem to be in control of what he remembers. Perhaps you can help him out. He seems to be tormented by memories, but he doesn't understand where they fall.
And slapping him doesn't work.
Yeah, we know that. To wake him up. So I guess you can drop us off in Hope's Keep.
I suppose so. When do you wish to leave?
What time is it now?
Probably
It's
around noon.
Yeah, it's close to noon, if not already noon.
Give us about an hour. We go carousing.
We'll get day drunk.
Yeah. We have some cash to burn, and then we'll just give us 1 hour, and then we'll be back here, ready to go.
She frowns. And take all the time you need.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Guys leave Tarly Winters and Laura to go day drink at the tavern.
All right,
Or
how much
carouse.
you want to carouse? I have $100 I can drop in the pool.
Let's look at the carousing again.
Got like 30 I can easily dispense of.
We can do only 100 or 300, right?
Lowest cost is 30. The next one up is 100. The next one up from that is 300. The next one up from that is 600.
Can we do
and
300?
So on and forth.
300 will give you a +2 to your D8 roll.
I got 167.
I got 108.
And then you got
Got
what?
30 I can.
108's all I have, though.
First got 68, which I will allow
So
all
we-
but 18 of that to go.
We
Still
should
50. You can take 50 of Verns if you want.
probably just do a 100. 100 gold is a +1. 300 gold is a +2. So it's almost better to do
3 100s, then 1 300.
All right, I'll burn 100 then. Let's do $100.
Well, I'll throw 50.
You okay? That's okay. Let me take it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, $100.
All right, so you're just doing 100 gold?
Yeah.
All right, give me some D8 then.
It's just a flat D8.
Plus 2
Plus 2.
with our 100 gold.
All right, Cluck.
6 plus 2.
So an 8. You get 4 XP and a luck token. Valroth.
7 plus 2, I guess, for 9.
You get 5 XP. I'm not going to get into these silly things, to be honest. I should make a table of this, honestly.
Yeah.
You can.
That fits ours
yeah.
better.
Yeah. Alzamar.
Also a 6 plus 2 for an 8.
4 XP and a luck token.
Sweet.
All right.
Love those tokens.
I guess 1 or 2 more carousing and I will graduate. Getting close.
Yeah. And it's... Hold on, let me just check something.
While they're drinking, Cluck is just gonna start slapping Val. You are so good hitting that monster.
And I'm drunk too.
You're so good at it. Just like
And I'm like drunk too. You too, man.
being a little too buddy.
The way you healed me, man, that was like, I was so down.
And Cluck
dude.
would like to bless Val.
One more drink for my pal here.
12
And
plus
then
2,
I'll
and it
slap him.
passes.
And
It
I'll-
passes.
You get a luck token,
And I'll
Valroth.
slap him also on the shoulder so hard as he slaps me.
Yeah, all right. It's fair, I guess.
1 luck token. That was good, man. Keep healing, bro. That sounded so hippie. Keep healing, bro.
So yeah, there is no rule, even by the wording, that you can't just carouse until you're out of money. So if you guys gonna keep doing this, yeah.
Maybe we could do it in another town. Hope's Keep.
Yeah, go to Hope's Keep and carouse there.
Yeah, we can do it $30.
And it's,
I mean,
or
I
another
can-
100.
or another
And
100.
it's bringing up.
Wait, you still have
Yeah.
50. I can throw another 50. We can do another 100.
Well, if we split, you said you would max toss in 50 for Vern.
Yeah.
You said max you could throw 30.
I can do 30, yeah, easily.
So
I could do a 50.
if one of us does 20 and the rest do 10, we can do. Wait.
25?
We can do 100.
Yeah, no, you're right. If we all do 25 instead, we can do another 100, and
Yeah.
then we all have that much more each.
Yeah, okay. All right, let's go to Hope's Keep.
Cool. Yes, we'll,
Right. Meeting Laura, intoxicated, she just frowns and shakes her head.
We smell bad. We're not walking as fast.
We want to go to Hope's Keep. Get out of here.
This is how we handle the stress of our job.
We fought. What was the name of that creature?
She stops as like,
What was the
Yeah,
name of
just-
that tentacle thing?
you never got a name for it.
Oh, we fought something
fish
that
head with
has tentacles and
tentacle thing.
There you did, Grandpa. Okay, let's get you, put you to bed. All right. Yeah, you guys are going to Hope's Keep?
Yep.
All right. She gathers you into a room, chants and intones with the orb. A portal pops up.
Hackaniff Mermaz.
She looks at you and shakes her head like, just go, just go. Jumping through the portal. You're at Hope's Keep. It's rustling and bustling. You're still kind of a little buzzed. You see a lot of busy work going on. A bunch of dwarves seem to be like gathering material. You see like wagons moving in and out through the gate as they're closing. See someone look over like, whoa, what in the world's
day.
going?
How are you, friend?
Good day indeed. It's wow. Things have been weird, but things have just gotten even weirder.
It's gonna get weirder, bro.
Cluck is slowly blinking. We're here to recruit. Where's the tavern?
Alzamar, no offense, but I miss the smell of this town being around Fish Town. I'm still like Buzz. And I love Marin's Hold, but
It's good to be home for sure.
It is good
I
to
understand.
be home.
Ah, yes. Well, let's continue drinking.
Yeah.
Let's go to that very beautiful tavern.
We're
Yeah,
going
was
to
it?
pay our respects to that statue.
Tobin's Hold.
Statuette.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
But
pay
wait, yeah, no, that was
respect.
I forgot the name of it.
Tobin's
Keats
House.
Bounty.
Geed's Bounty,
Yeah.
yes. Oh, yes, the Geed's Bounty.
Of
and
course.
back in it's exactly how I, described it that one time. It's exactly that.
Okay, all right.
Just like that again.
Just
So
like that. again.
25 gold for me and
Yeah.
50 for Val.
Yeah.
Is that how we're doing? Okay, all right.
Oh, wait,
Well,
I thought, no, 25 for Vern.
Yeah, everyone.
Oh, okay.
all four of us.
all 25. Okay.
25 each, and we get
Gotcha.
another 100. There's another +2 to... Nope, sorry, +1.
Uh-oh.
Oh, so we did that wrong last time.
Yeah, we did that wrong.
Really?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
+1s, not +2.
They were so we rolled the same, so we both got 6 + 1. So that was a 7 instead.
Is also 4 experience, but no luck token.
No luck token. Okay. Can we remove our luck token?
I'm doing
Yeah.
Whoops.
Sorry.
Hey, what did you get, Val?
I got my luck token from him. He blessed me.
No.
But
What'd you,
I
You
got
rolled a
7
7,
+ 2
so
for
would've been
9, so I got an 8.
so
4
he still
instead of
gets a
5.
4. Okay, that's
Yeah.
that's doesn't
Good,
change.
good. All right.
Wait, he gets an
Sounds
8? So he actually gets a luck token.
Yeah, I do get a luck token.
But-
That's right.
4 experience, not 5.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
4
yeah.
experience. So take away 1 XP.
Yeah.
You get a luck token, but you lose 1 XP. Sorry about that, everybody. Well, we be flubbing stuff up apparently.
That's all right.
So another 100 gold
Yeah.
burned and another D8 with a +1. All right, Cluck, what'd you get?
2 + 1 for 3.
You get 3 XP.
Yeah.
Valroth,
6 + 1 for 7.
you get 4 XP.
Woohoo!
And Elsamar,
2 + 1 for 3.
you gain 3 XP.
Is Val like almost there?
If I would have been there right now if the whole
So you're 1
2
away.
points,
Mm.
because I was 36 + 4, I'll be 40, but now I'm 39.
39,
So 1 point shy.
Wow, nice.
The next carouse it's gonna go.
I mean,
We could do a 30 gold one.
it's a straight
Like a
roll.
last round. Yeah.
And you're guaranteed to
I
get
have 30. I can spend the
You're
30.
guaranteed to get 2 XP.
How about just Val? There's a last
I'm
round.
gonna
I'm gonna carouse with him.
I'm gonna
No,
spend
everybody corrals.
I'm gonna
like,
spend the $30 there.
"Hey,
You want to?
okay, good.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, gold.
Everybody give me a D8 again and add. Wait, you don't add anything.
Add nothing.
Just a straight D8.
Straight A.
I mean, worst case scenario, you get
Ooh.
2 XP. All
Ooh,
right, Cluck.
5.
You get 3 XP.
6.
6. Oh, wow. You get 4 XP.
Do I keep the extra?
Yes.
So now
So it goes back to 0 and you get 3.
3. Yeah.
Out
But
of
you're trying to
50.
get, you're trying to get 50. You're trying to get to 50. Alzamar.
Also a 6.
All right. You get 4 XP.
So now I'm level 5.
That means I got to up the ranger as well. All right. I'm going to pause this real quick
To level up.
to level up.
Cool.
All right. After some hardying at Geed's Bounty. It's getting later in the day now.
Yeah.
You guys are just,
We're gonna space out.
Yeah.
Tobin, Cluck is gonna say, raising his glass to the statuette.
the whole bar. Tobin slam their mugs.
Mrs. Redcap.
Yeah, just silence.
And I'm drunk. I turn
Just think,
around. If you only know her sacrifice for our town, you will be ashamed for being silent. To Mrs. Redcap.
You hear some slurping noises. Someone just kind of
Mr. Jordan is in the doorway.
Anything you want to do in Hope's Keep?
Me and
Belligerently.
Vern, we're gonna hug each other and stumble out, walking. Finally, we're gonna go sleep in our own home.
Yeah, buddy. This
It's
fish
been a
feels
while.
so good.
Good to have you, friend. I clock him in, and he's just that vomit that was waiting to come
Yeah,
out. And
yeah.
I was like, bam. Yeah, I'm gonna go to my house.
All right.
I miss my house.
Easy enough. Alzamar, what are you getting into?
Well, I imagine I'm staying at Geed's Bounty again tonight. So after carousing 3 times, he's probably pretty lit. And he's probably just sitting up at the bar, wobbling a little bit and kind of blinking slow. Every now and then he'll pull his journal out, stare at it with a pen in hand, and then put it away.
You see a couple people here and there, always coming up to you, kind of bothering. Like, oh, fish! Well, I've never seen your kind.
My name is Alzamar Finnegan. Very good to meet you.
Hey, it's good to meet you too. Hey, another F for the fish. How do you drink like a
one for
fish?
the Fish can drink, my good sir.
Yes,
We are
to the
born
fish, to
in
the
it.
fish.
Molded diet.
Drink. I'll say the next day happens because nothing's getting done. And you wake up, some breakfast, some good old runny eggs and all that. As you now have the day before you, and you're at Hope's Keep. You do see you probably like received letters at some point, and you probably like turn over in your bed and like see kind of like this note that kind of just mentions like, hey, when you're feeling better, come see me. And it's got Durek's seal stamped on it. He probably saw you and then realized like, oh, I should go see them, and then see you guys kind of having a time and like, you know what? Let them
They miss
carouse. Yeah. Let them have a good day. Who knows what they've been through type of situation. But you guys come to in the morning.
Yeah, we're gonna go see the boss.
You'll meet us over.
Yeah.
I imagine Cluck, you stayed at Keith's Bounty too.
Sleep at one of the
Whatever.
That's not what I wanted.
He would have tried to stay with Alzamar, but they would have gotten separated, making fast friends and all.
Right.
And then he just wake up in the bar with the note on the table like this. Then he tried to take it to Alzamar to read it.
Oh.
Can you read this?
Wake up and rub my head and what, Clark?
We got some mail.
Kind of glance at it.
Diplomatic work never ends, I guess.
You got
Yes.
mail.
Yes, let's go meet our friends and Mr. Durek,
What's that?
the leader here at Hope's Keep.
Should I have remembered that?
Probably so, yes.
Oh, I'm still waking up. All right.
It's okay, buddy. Let's go.
Walking downstairs, you see some early morning patrons. Eventually, Vern and Val make their way probably to the tavern as well.
Morning, good sir.
We remember they were trash, so we're making sure they make it.
Right.
You feeling all right?
No, my head hurts quite a bit.
Oh, my head hurts too. I woke up just to fall out of a tree and realized I was outside my house.
You were in a tree.
I don't know. I just feel like being closer to nature, and I guess I was a little too close.
I took you to your home. What happened?
I don't know. I got a wind up my sail and decided to climb trees.
Oh, I should have known from that last vomit that you let out.
I felt way better after this. Now I feel like complete another dog.
Well, I assume you received letters, notes. You
Yes.
gotta go meet with Durek.
Mr. Bittermold.
Oh yes, that's still a mindful right there. All right, making your way to Durek Bittermold's estate. You knock the door. He briefly opens, like, "Oh, you guys seem to be." He looks at you. I'd say better.
Well, forgive
Than
our
yesterday, but
appearance.
I don't know.
We had a night. We needed it. You know what we go through in our travels.
I understand.
We missed home, so we needed a taste.
All right. I was actually not expecting you. Laura didn't say anything. But when I saw you guys, I was, about to come in running, and then, I gave you space. You guys seemed to, you looked like you needed it. So, yes, come in.
Perhaps we should catch you up on what happened.
Oh, yes,
and
please
what we were
do.
doing. And I guess we relate to him.
Update
What went down and
Hungover, just like.
and then our plans, we're here. We're gonna scout and go look around and give him all the information he needs.
Okay, going to scout. That's interesting. Oh, so you found Eurex. That's
Yes, we
fascinating.
did. We did. Yes, it got very strange.
He underwent some kind of transformation before our eyes.
It was a good thing, I think.
Oh yeah, that's the good news about it.
As far as we know, he hasn't woken up yet, which is the bad news, but he seemed okay, resting.
Well, Laura has, probably she's gonna meet with the Knights leader, Justina, and I asked her if she can talk to him and probe him more for more information and see where he stands. Whatever the case, we gotta move on with our plans anyway.
Right. Well, love to have some help here. I'm sure Warden would as well. Haven't heard much from Mathilde Bauer, except for what Laura tells me. It only works one way, so,
Well, they are busy trying to rally up, supports and trying to recruit, and hopefully we want to see if we can recruit as many people from here too.
Of
it's
course.
a collective effort.
I've heard about orcs are joining us.
They are. We That was an interesting trip, but we succeeded in convincing them to join us.
Wow, you guys really have been busy.
Yes.
We have.
Not on this side, though. They will be on the eastern front.
That would be a great help to us. You know, the orcs marching, that's a big blow.
From the text that I've been able to decipher when Alora's here, my home, the Bittermold Keep, my true home, I should say, it is quite large. I believe there's untold for centuries and centuries. Who knows what the standing is of it, if it's even standing at all.
That's what we were trying to find out. Hopefully we can get some eyes on this.
If we win this battle, if this almost god gets defeated, would you move back there?
I don't know. I mean, it's got to be decrepit. There's no way people are still building it like we are here at Hope's Keep.
Well, we can expand Hope's Keep all the way to there. There's no reason not to.
And quite some expansion.
If it's clean and if we get all the threat out of it, maybe we can restore it to its original glory.
It's been in the back of my mind, and the thought has definitely trickled in. I mean, I'm just really excited to see what my home was and how it looks. I don't have high hopes for it. It's been eons and eons. I'd be surprised if anything of it is even standing, but I guess time will tell.
Well, Mr. Bittermold, from those texts that you have read, do you know if the western side is supposed to be heavily fortified or was?
From the old text, the whole place was fortified. It was well built. It was a well-built city. My family knew what they were doing. But from my understanding, there should be multiple entries. Hopefully, they're still opened or still available, which is why our plan so far is to attack at both ends. If there is an evil army protecting it or whatever may have it, then distraction on one end and see if those openings, those entryways are still available to us. That is the plan to go. But outside the wall, you probably haven't seen because you guys just came in from the out of nowhere in the center, as you know, Alora likes to do, which if you haven't noticed, we kind of moved a lot of stuff out of the way. So we kind of expected her to pop in and out there anytime. And I'm waiting to see if she's going to send us an army or not. Still not aware about that. But outside the walls to the north of here, we started to build a little, the beginnings of a boat and something, a means to travel with the supplies we have to the water and start building basically kind of like a mini fortress or kind of like just a camp.
On the other side?
No, on this side, we have enough supplies, but we'd rather build it there because building a boat and then dragging the entire boat several miles is going to be a pain. But we got the starts and a couple wagons, and we got some strong horses and some ox.
We're gonna go check it out. See, well, we asked Alora to teleport us here. To be honest with you, we needed a break from fighting our way every time we travel somewhere. That has been every time we step out the walls and travel, we fight and kill something abominable.
I mean, the gloaming is restless.
So we, for the urgency, we needed a quick trip, and Alora obliged.
You should expect some caravans coming your way.
They are, yeah. They asked us whether to escort them. We took the short route, but the caravans are on their way.
Okay, well, that's great news. But in the meantime, what do you all plan to do here? I mean, I could use some help rallying, and there's obviously a lot of building to go. And we do need some kind of scouting to secure the area, make sure there's a good spot, a good clearing for us to start building.
Yeah,
and moving supplies.
We were hoping to, go all the way to the river and see what's up.
Yeah, we were discussing scouting. Perhaps we could do some rallying, though I'm not really the best for that. At least not here.
But none of us is.
Well, you and Vern are locals. You know these people.
Yes, and the people here, seeing familiar faces, especially with your names, have brought a lot of weight. And the evidence is all around us.
Sure,
If
I mean,
they
yeah,
seen your face, I believe morale would probably rise.
we can definitely do that.
It'd do our people a lot of good, for sure.
Yeah, we need to recruit as many people as we can.
All right. Yeah.
So
But,
whatever you need us, just tell us what to do.
Sure. So for mechanical purposes, for those rallying, you basically can rally, scout, or help with the supply buildings for the supplies and getting the boat ready. Supplies to get the boats over to the other side. So for mechanical purpose, basically gonna have you roll. If you're doing essentially diplomacy, it's gonna be a charisma roll. A couple of charisma rolls
For rallying.
for rallying.
Yeah.
Kind of tell me what and how you're doing it. Building the materials, you're going to roll essentially a strength or dex, and then a percentile, but we get to that percentile later. And then if you're scouting, it would just be essentially a wisdom.
Well, we would want to. I think if we're going to scout, we should, as a group, go and.
Yeah. So we're gonna rally while we're here real quick.
Do both the other
And-
two first.
and,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna go scout.
Okay.
Cool.
Scout
I've,
is last. We're gonna finish where they need
Sounds
us
good.
here, and then we're gonna skedaddle.
Is there any way I could help with the building? Like, is there anything intelligence-wise that needs assistance or aid or help? Is there any way I could, like, help, I don't know, manage or direct
Fixed
the building
object.
of something? Or use fixed object to help
Clatter, clatter,
Oh,
clatter.
hold
you
some
can
stuff in
levitate,
place.
right?
I can levitate myself.
Yeah, maybe you can grab stuff and it's like a
Float up with it.
it's like a crane.
Yeah.
Use your crane.
I
All right.
can't move sideways. I can move up and down with
Yeah,
it.
like move up a beam or something. I don't know.
Yeah, anything that helps.
Or if they want to clear an area of bushes, magic missile, burn a bunch of
burning
stuff.
hands. I've got
Yeah.
burning hands too.
I don't know.
Maybe work on this, the bottom of the boat, like seal up certain things.
It would be
Yeah.
cool if we had the force and you can just like move things.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
I
The
would
builders,
gladly-
the builders, they just show up to place and you just move the material and just pause it for them.
I would gladly trade all of my spells for the force.
All right. So,
Rallying.
Cluck, what are you doing?
Cluck would like to help with the rally.
All right. How are you rallying the people?
He's gonna smile and keep pointing to Val.
All
Like,
All right.
this guy. What a guy.
All right, Val, and I'll let Vern kind of
Yeah,
coincide with
definitely.
you as well. What do you do? What like, how are
we're
you
going
how are
to
you
the
rallying
middle
people?
of the town and speak to the people. Dear friends, we have returned from our treacherous journeys. We faced many monsters and abominations. We survived. As you can see, we're still alive, which means this fight is possible. Yes, many tells you that gloaming is dangerous. You go out there, you die. And yes, we came close to death many, many times. But we
Some-
survived, which means it's possible.
Some of us have fallen even for this.
That is
Mhm.
true. Our late friends, Tobin and Mrs. Redcap. But they fought bravely all the way to the end. And if you've seen the things they have done and what we achieved, you'll be proud. And also, you will not be intimidated by this, whatever it is happening to our world. It cannot defeat us. It is something that could be beaten. And we are living proof of that. We keep going and coming, and we are doing great things with the help of other people that we met. And you can witness and attest to that. So we ask of you to join us in this fight, and let's burn this thing to the ground.
Like, give me a charisma. Cluck, you doing anything besides pointing, or just?
I'm gonna point at them and be like, "What would Tobin do? What would Tobin do?"
All right, give me a D4, Cluck.
All right.
What you get?
I got a 20,
Natural 20.
natural 20, minus 2 for my charisma for 18.
Oh, let natural 20. Whatever. What'd you get? Cluck.
2.
I got a 1. Vern got a 1. But with that 20, you see a crowd starting to form around all you. And they're like, huh, Tobin, I remember Tobin. They're like, he died? He died out there? You see murmurs and this and that, and you see more and more people kind of gather. They seem to be kind of really into it. Would you like to continue a bit more?
When I hear that guy mention Tobin died, and they'll be like, yes, Tobin died, and he fought bravely. And thanks to him, we survived many perils. But also, I want you to know that he died at the hands of cultists. Now they are our enemy. These cultists are infesting the woods, hiding and serving some vile god. And my message to all of you, if you see a cultist, the only way you talk to it is with a sword.
Like, yes, Tobin died for all this. Whether it's for him or whether it's half of this this lush produce from coming in. And he points to the tower and like everything around that's been growing. Cluck, would you like to add anything?
Cluck is just not going to mention Mrs. Redcap at all during this thing. He's just going to keep his mouth shut and just be looking at Val and like start like clapping and like nodding. He's not doing much.
I'm trying to.
They don't know him. They don't know him.
Give me another charisma check with advantage, and yeah, another D4.
Okay.
Cluck. And Vern. What'd you get?
The first one was a 3. The second one was a 16.
Nice.
Okay. What'd you get?
2.
And I got a 4. The 21, but minus 2 is a 19, so that's still very, very good. You kind of hear some people kind of remember it's like cultists. What are cultists?
These hooded figures, they are tricky and they lie.
Tobin's the reason why the tower? Cultists. I was like, that's very vague. Okay. Yeah. Boo, cultists.
Talk about Mugdalblood.
Boo,
Cluck is
cultists.
just gonna talk about Mugdalblood.
To arms against cultists. Yeah.
To arms against cultists and Mugdalblood. He is the ultimate threat.
What is
That's what we're
Mugdalblood?
trying. It's a wannabe god.
It was kind of
It's a
murmured.
vile creature who has wished to be god, and he is corrupting the land. And we are going to finish him.
He's the reason why the gloaming's the gloaming, and it's bad to go wandering in the dark at night.
Because, yes, that's true. Because of Mugdalblood, it is dangerous and treacherous to travel.
He's the reason we've been attacked by them bogthorns.
Yeah, you remember the Bogthorns that came all the way here?
Oh, the bogthorns.
Twice.
That's from Mugdalblood.
Murmurs all across. Give me another charisma. With advantage.
Do you remember the Bogthorns? I remember the
Cluck.
Bogthorns.
Right.
Are you doing, adding anything to this?
Sure, I'm gonna.
Thank God for the advantage.
I'm gonna high five Vern.
All right, what'd you get?
I got 7 and a 16. So
Nice. I rolled a 4.
4.
Oh, hey, yeah. That math is, yeah. The crowd's going wild. It's like, death to Mugdalblood, death to cultists, death to Mugdalblood.
as they are screaming, I take out my sword and I wave it. Yes!
Yeah!
Death to Bogthorns.
Death to Bogthorns! Death to the glowing!
Desecrate the cultist and burn Mugdalblood.
You get the crowd just is roaring and uproaring. Give me a D100.
91.
91.
Nice.
I'm gonna unleash my people on the cultists. Now they're all... Now everybody knows the cultist, which means at any point anyone meets a cultist.
I like that you have a goal. You know, I like that your goal oriented.
And next
But
time,
there's a bigger issue.
And next
There's a bigger thing we gotta do.
still, next time we meet
Yeah,
the
death to cultists!
All of Hope's
Who's
just goes east.
Mugdalblood?
They're hiding.
They're just going easy. Yeah.
Now, since I did this and said
Where are
this,
these cultists? Yeah, where are they?
next time we kill one,
He said something about cloaks. Oh, this time anybody
Everyone's
walking.
don't
You got a
be,
cloak, you're a
You're a
cultist.
cultist. You're a
don't be
cultist.
surprised next time we kill a cultist. I'm gonna take their clothes and make sure to bring them to Hope. If it's wearing something like this is it. Kill it.
You're gonna nail it to the town square, the fountain.
And if
It's
we're
just
not too far away, I'll drag the body with me. It was like, this is a cultist. Look at
It's
his
just
face.
rags. It's just rags.
John, your stuff kind of like
Cultists
this.
are poor people?
oh god,
Kill all the poor
no,
people.
no.
Death to the lower class.
Oh no.
Okay. Hi, future Tim.
All that
Just
notwithstanding.
again, because they're wearing a cloak doesn't mean that they're a cultist. It doesn't mean that. Good grief.
Oh, God. I could
I'm
almost
the same
Lord
character,
help us.
you know. I saw an opportunity
Lord
and seized it. You know, I gotta. Now I will make.
Oh, gods.
Next time I'll skin the cultist in the head.
Cluck is
Make
just
his
gonna grab.
tattoos so they can see it. See the skin? You see this?
Cluck is
Oh,
gonna grab Val's coat and just be like, tone it down. Tone it down. Like, whoa. Val,
Sorry, I was
mug the
caught
blood.
in a
It's about
moment.
mug the blood,
Okay.
not the cultist. Mug the blood. He's got some cultists, but like, it's about the ooze. Warn him about the black ooze.
All right.
Okay.
With that, we're gonna take this to Alzamar.
yes.
You make your way outside of the keep to the northern section beyond the wall, where you see this big kind of like wooden wagon, I guess, more like a trailer holding like the start of a ship. It looks like a pretty big ship too.
Cool.
Kind of like basically the base, the skeleton structure of it, and it's attached, and you see to the sides of it multiple wagons, and then you got kind of like a bricked layered wall against it to kind of protect it, as you see some dwarves kind of still building the wall themselves, while you see other people with a wagon bringing in more lumber and more material. Others kind of in that wall next to the boat building area, with certain tools starting to chop the wood and whatever you do in woodwork to like, start making planks and stuff.
Cool. So mechanically, I want to try to see if there's a way I can use intelligence instead. So narratively, upon inspecting the site, Alzamar is going to just sort of study the camp, study the construction, and see if there's any way he can help in like design or efficiency, like making the process or any process more efficient. And if not, then he'll just get his hands dirty and help build for a time.
Okay. Give me intelligence.
Okay. Ooh, okay. 17 plus 4 for a 21.
You do manage to find some details where you're like, this would probably be, easier or better if we start building or focusing, maybe on this end of the boat or putting this materials. And you're starting to think, judging by the map, taking this stuff over here, what kind of animals would be like stronger pursuit, or maybe even dividing it. And he's trying to bring these plans to what seems like the forefront,
Probably the lead dwarf.
yeah, the foreman, if you will. Yeah. And he looks at it, starts doing some calculations. He's like, "You're absolutely right." Turns to his people like, "Hey, let's chop this up and stir it." And he starts pointing it out, and they start kind of like reshifting all their stuff to better equate with this. I'm not a construction worker, so y'all use your imaginations for efficiency. And, you do actually kind of speed things up. Mechanically speaking, though, that's going to jump. Oh, yeah, actually, give me a percentile. I forgot about that. Yes, give me a percentile.
Let's use an eyeball. 97%.
Nice.
You guys are killing it on this.
This is gonna be an army in a boat.
That's why we came here.
Man, you guys got the home.
The
Town
home
advantage.
pumping us.
Nice.
All right.
97% efficiency increase.
I wish I rolled like this in the fight.
Yeah,
Right.
for real.
All right. You see production speeding up, and you cut the time like literally in half, probably even more. You even like find ways for them to gather materials quicker, and you're starting to see this little bunkery area start piling up within a matter of, I'll say for brevity's sake, next couple hours, but realistically more a couple days or whatever.
Cool.
And things are speeding up, and they seem to be ready to jump ahead to building or to scouting this area and building like a little a point base to build and get ready to go across.
Cool.
Well,
Nice.
all right. And with that, all we have left is scouting.
So after they rally and I help with organization, guess we'll meet back up.
Yep.
I would say this will probably take like a couple of days between like you're, doing this and you're probably like doing some more diplomacy. People are like asking, people are kind of like asking questions and like maybe you're doing some training and giving some tips as well as you with.
And since it's a couple days, can we carouse?
Do we have the money
a couple times during these few days?
Sure. Technically, when you're not in the ShadowDark, there's nothing in this rule book that says you can't just carouse until you're completely broke.
We can,
or just carouse all day.
I don't have
narratively, I'll just be like a couple days pass.
Right.
Yeah. So unless something's time sensitive, but right now
it makes sense.
We can do a couple 30s. I mean, we're rolling straight D8s, but that's still giving us
XP,
at least 2 experience per.
Unless you want to buy some armor or something.
I don't have enough money to buy anything.
I have 12 gold.
I have
total. How much do you have total?
12
total.
Yeah.
And Vern.
So I can still chop up 25.
We all do 10.
If he does 25, I'll do 35, and we can do 2 more 30s.
All right. I'll take that action.
Back to the carousing. All right. Race the gold, and I guess give me a couple Ds. We'll do 1d8 first, and do the whole spiel. Cluck.
2.
You gain 2 XP.
First time of the night. I got 8.
Nice.
Plus whatever we get.
It's just a straight 8. You gain 4 XP and a luck token. And Elzamar.
1.
You gain 2 XP.
Cool.
And then I guess another round. Another round of D8s. Cluck.
3.
3 XP. Valroth.
Straight 2.
2 XP. And Elzamar.
7.
4 XP.
You know what? I'll throw another 30. Let's do another one.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, man.
I got
all right, Alzamar.
We're working and then we're drinking and then we're working and we're drinking.
Yep.
It makes
Every
sense.
night.
It's like
It makes
every
sense.
3 hours or so, 3 or 4
It makes
hours.
sense. We're doing some hard work and
But
chilling.
we're chilling at a safe town, so.
All right. D8s all around.
Yes.
1 for Cluck.
It's 2 XP.
All right. Okay.
5.
5 for Valroth. 3 XP.
7 again.
4 XP.
Thanks.
No problem. I'm now 5 away from leveling up.
So we still have that potion with the purple gas thing.
I got 3
And
luck
that's enough.
tokens.
That'd be enough for us to both level up.
That would be.
And probably a healing potion on top of
That would be. You said it was 200 gold?
Yeah, it's 200 gold.
Yes.
Traveler.
I mean,
Sell it. I don't care.
I'll let you sell it for 200 here as well.
Yeah, I don't care.
so should we do 2 100s or should we split it up and do more 30s?
Let's do 2 100s just to simplify it. 'Cause
Okay.
I don't think I don't trust our math to be.
All right. All right. Fair. We messed it up earlier already.
All right. So you're going to roll
2 100s.
So,
so twice. Okay,
twice
so
with +1.
all right, plus first roll of D8s. Everybody with a +1.
Erase this
I'm
potion.
going to do my cube. I haven't done my cube in a while.
What?
4.
+1 or total?
4 plus 1 for a 5. Thank you.
That's 3 XP.
2 plus 1 for 3.
That's 3 XP.
2 + 1 for 3.
That's 3 XP.
Baby.
The second one.
What?
2 plus 1.
3 XP.
Yes. Okay, I'm
Nice.
leveling up. Okay, I got 2.
4 plus 1 for 5.
3 XP.
7 + 1 for an 8.
4 XP and a luck token.
Nice.
All right, I'm racking up experience, man.
And luck token.
I got 3 luck tokens.
All right, so you guys got to level up.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to pause it real quick. After carousing a bunch, you guys got some new stuff, new
Heck
spells,
yeah.
kinds of goodies. And you're doing really good in Hope's Keep right now. I can tell you that much. The people are rallied. The efficiency of this boat getting built and everything in the supplies getting made has gone exceedingly well.
TM full nerd mode. Can we talk about our spells game wise that we got?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah,
For the
let's
viewers?
drop some.
In game or out of,
Drop some knowledge.
out of character?
We're gonna drop some knowledge on y'all.
Okay.
All right, you go first.
Okay. All right. So Cluck got as a level 5 priest, he got a tier 3 priest spell called Mass Cure. Within a near range, you can add +2 d6 to all allies near you.
Wow.
So it's a heal of everybody near you, 2d6, which is ridiculous, but it's gonna work well for a massive battle.
That's awesome.
Considering what we go through, I mean, that's gonna change the game.
Yeah. Also, you've been cheating yourself on your
Yeah, you got
extra.
I got
feat.
some +1 to priest spellcasting checks, and I wasn't using them. I double counted some wisdom or something, and I undercounted. I thought I had +2 wisdom, but I also had these other pluses. So I think I have to add a +3 to all my spellcasting checks now that I was doing with everything else that happened.
Even with this level 5 trait?
Yeah. Well, it's +3 to priest spellcasting, and I had it's +1 to priest spellcasting, but I had that at level 1, level 3, and level 5, and I just wasn't doing it. I was just calculating my wisdom.
So it's that and your wisdom.
Mhm.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, Zamar.
I gained the trait to get advantage on a spell of my choice, and I also gained a tier 3 spell, and I chose Magic Circle, which is quite awesome. It is a focus spell, range near. You conjure a circle of runes out to a near-sized cube centered on yourself and name a type of creature. For the spell's duration, creatures of the chosen type cannot attack or cast a hostile spell on anyone inside the circle. The chosen creature also cannot possess, compel, or beguile anyone inside the circle.
Nice.
Like everybody gets a shield from that one.
Creature type.
That one
Yeah.
creature type.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Safety spell.
See how that works.
So during battle, when I say Alzamar, which means everybody knows to run and stand next to us.
So you guys are huddling up now.
Oh yeah, stay in the circle. Stay in the circle.
Now Tim's going to throw like 4 different enemy types at us. In the battle.
We should not disclose this information out loud and bragging in front of the GM.
Too late
No,
now.
he knows.
Too
Well,
late.
For the interest of the table, we have to be honest with each other.
True.
All right. Been a couple of days with carousing and working and rallying up the troops. There's a large number, it hopes keep anyway, that is for the fight of Mugdamulum or Bittermold's keep, Bittermold's hold, whichever. All right. You guys want to do some scouting, I believe?
Yeah, we want to, I guess, travel all the way to that river, see what's up.
How are we on supplies? Do we need to buy anything before we head out?
I could do with some healing potions.
You know what we don't have in Hope's Keep? Our horses.
Oops.
Oh, wait, they said, let's see if they can spare us some horses. They said they have horses.
I think for the boat supply caravan, but maybe.
It's 1 hex to the river, like past the road to the.
So
It's
we can
1d6
just do it without it.
regardless.
No, it's
right?
2.
It's 2?
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you see where
well-
Hopes keeps at, it's a hex to get to the road, then a hex to get to the water.
So
Yeah.
there and back, if we had horses, it would be 2.
I will say you'll be they can spare, especially for scouting to like jump ahead, and if it's just gonna be you guys,
4 horses.
yeah, they can easily round up 4 horses.
All right, we'll bring them back.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sure. we will. Yeah, we'll bring it back.
Magic circle, magic circle.
Yeah, magic circle the horses.
Mass
And
cure.
then we
Mass
go
cure.
fight.
Just like-
This
Right.
works in animals, right?
Yeah. Let us scout.
Scouting ahead. Let's get that D6 rolling. That lovely, lovely D6.
Whose turn is it?
I think it's.
Yeah,
I think
it's
you,
my
Dean.
turn. Aldemar. I was hoping to cheat my way out of
I'll
it.
roll it if you don't want to.
That's
don't
all right.
mind.
I have to get over it. It's like, rip a band-aid. Quick. Oh, 6.
Nice.
There it is for everyone to see.
We see it.
6.
All right. With that 6, I will say you make it to the water.
Nice.
2 hours pass.
Approaching.
I see
it,
the river.
it looks pretty wide. Like
Yeah.
a mile wide long
Yes.
river. It's massive.
It is massive. You do find like a good kind of like alcove, if you will, kind of opening, which you surmise would be good for, setting up the point based camp.
Like a mini harbor.
Yeah, a mini harbor,
yeah.
something real quick. You're like, this seems pretty good. There doesn't seem to be hostile.
Probably that's something I will quickly plan out,
Yeah.
my sea dog times.
Like, yeah,
that's
And
the spot.
close enough to trees that are possibly usable for the
For
Lumber
coverage
rails.
or more lumber, yeah.
okay, cool.
Or
All
whichever
right.
you wish.
This
Yeah.
seems to be a very good spot.
Cluck is gonna put his toes into the river.
How does the water feel, Cluck?
Feels okay to me. How about you, Alzamar? You know more about these things? Wink,
Mm-mm.
wink.
Take my jacket off and I'll walk up to the edge and kind of dip my upper half into the water and look around.
Give me a wisdom.
It doesn't matter what I roll. If it's wisdom, it's going to be bad. 4 minus 1 for 3.
You stick your head in, thinking you misjudged the water's depth, and you hit the dirt and mud under, and you like pull your
Bubbles
head
come up.
Yeah, and then you pump your head and like shake it, and
Maybe-
mud flopping everywhere.
Maybe Alzamar's bathing or something. I think we should name this river. It can't just be the West River from Bittermill. It deserves its own name, guys.
What should we call it? Alzamar?
I'm still
Bay?
rubbing mud out of my eyes. Give me a minute.
What about
I never thought I'll see the day where a fish couldn't see underwater.
Yeah, you're not very good at being a fish.
I tripped.
What about Val's Fury? What do we call it?
about-
I like to keep my name
River
out of
Hope?
public space.
I like that. River Hope.
Yeah. Well, it's next to Hope's Keep.
Hope River or something with Hope.
Hope's Creek.
Hope's
There
Creek.
you go.
This is
Except it's a giant river.
There you go.
It depends where you live if you call it a creek or a river, guys.
Can I try dipping my head into the water again?
Yeah.
I messed it up pretty bad.
We're all looking over at Alzamar, just like,
14 minus 1 for 13 to look
There you
around.
go.
Dunking your head in a more deeper part of water, it's clear. Central riverbank.
Looks like deep enough off of the shore that the boat's not going to have any issues. Like there's not a bunch of trees or
Kind of like
rocks
sharp,
or-
yeah.
Yeah.
You kind of, as you're looking,
I mean, it's flowing water, so I imagine
Yeah,
it's probably
it seems to kind of open up, and you can surmise, especially with your calculations of what you know of the boat and how you're like expediting its building, this will be no problem.
Cool.
It's like actually the perfect spot for it.
This looks great, actually. I think this is exactly where
All
we should
right.
set up. Put my jacket back on.
That's good. I was actually our mission successful enough. It's bad. She her gets sucked
Don't
away.
jinx it, Vern. Vern, don't jinx it.
Tentacles
Don't
fly
jinx it.
out of the water.
oh gosh.
40 bog thorns come out of
40
the
bog thorns. 40 Mugdalubs.
river. 40 ancient Mugdal blobs.
Ancient Mugdalubs.
There. How was Mugdalblub born? Was there two Mugdalblubs who loved each other? Or just, what is it?
There was a
Mommy
mug
Mugdalblub
and there was a
and a
blub.
daddy.
And they met and they made a
And
Mugdalblub.
they no blub blub blubbed.
There's a blub and a mug. Yeah, they loved each
Well,
other.
it seems if we get the boat here,
But
we
you
should be able
see-
to sail from this point safely. As safe as it gets.
That's the point, right? Yeah. Nice open area, and it's good to feel the wind on the hair and the water between your feet. and-
Alzamar, could you take a look back up high?
And Val's Cluck is just gonna point up.
Oh, that's
To
good
see
thinking.
the other bank?
Yes, let me see if I can do that. I will try to cast levitate.
Mugdalblub spies just see this like fish person just like
Nice.
go back to-
18 plus 4 for 22. So I levitate for
Ooh.
sure. And I'll just start floating up. I can move 30 feet around vertically. So I'll move up, let's say 60 feet, and see how, whatever I can see on the other side of the river.
I'm kind of wondering if you would be able to see.
just gonna cast lightning on every tree. Oh,
And burn the place
So-
down.
I gotta clear the way out.
No.
I think, hold on, let me look this up.
I mean, how wide this river if you can't see the other side?
I mean, it's about a mile.
So the river is about a mile wide, but let me see.
Maybe we'll call it a mile.
Well, the
How
Nile,
far
you know, you can see
Can
the other
people
side.
see?
Is the Nile a mile
Pretty
long?
wide river.
How far can the human eye see? Many people can see about 3 miles into the distance unobstructed.
Okay. Yeah, you see the other side. It starts to like kind of force much to like on this side. You don't see any kind of activity, but you're also,
We are there.
a mile away.
The hexes are 2
2
miles.
miles.
So I just see the other side of the river is forest.
Yeah,
That's about it.
it starts to get kind of like thick, and you can't really see them. You see the other side of the bank.
Okay. There's
No, there's no activity.
visible clearings along the other side of the river.
There's like some patches here and there.
Okay.
You see like some spots where you can definitely land. It's open. Nothing. Seems like no problem if you're on the other side. The forest gets a little thicker on the other side, but nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay, I'll float back down.
How does it look?
I just see denser forest on that side of the river, but aside from that, nothing else.
Usual.
The usual.
Hey.
Well, guys, I
I
know
wish
we want to scout around, but I'm thinking on the way back, do we want to like burn it all down, or do we want to create a secretive move?
What do you mean burn it down?
Well, it'd be easier to get the boat in if it's all burned down and we can move together as a group.
On the other side, you mean?
Yeah, I don't. Anyway, we'll scout it out. We'll figure it out later on. So I'm thinking too far ahead.
I have
guys.
flask of oil, if you want to do this.
I have a flask of acid. Have we ever put these two flasks together and seen what happens?
I don't mind trying it.
Well, let's try it on that one person later on.
Could be a bad chemical reaction,
No?
or a very good one, depending on what you attempt to succeed.
This isn't Minecraft. Let's go. Let's go scout this. Let's go. Scout this.
What the?
Should we report back?
Yeah.
All right.
Take note of the area and let's go back.
Give me a D6.
I did my duty.
How do we cross the river? I didn't really. Is there a smaller boat that's being built, or like?
No.
No, that is the boat.
Okay,
Yeah,
all
wherever
right.
they build
All
it.
right, all right. We'll do the.
Are
Virgin-
you trying to go across the river? Or no, you're headed back.
No,
We're
we're
headed
heading back.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, okay,
D6.
okay. Sorry. One.
Ooh.
Sorry, there's this. Fly
It's
that's
not
getting
me.
us during
Still affects us
Okay.
though.
Okay, get ready to
Now we're
get,
level 5.
get
Yes.
ready to use all that new stuff.
Magic circle, mass cure.
Valroth, give me a D4.
Oh crap.
How many dragons are we about to run into?
About 4. 2.
As you are galloping across with these unfamiliar horses, you start to hear a scuttering ahead of you, and then sounds like a buzzing kind of on both sides as the horses once again kind of get spooked. You start to hear like this weird kind of sculling. Sounds like it's encircling you.
Cast mage arm. As we hear it, and the horses are getting spooked.
I will allow that. Pass.
Yep.
Okay.
11 plus 4 for 15.
Suddenly, the scuttering gets louder and louder before the horses start bucking you kind of guys off. Give me all dex checks, everybody. Fuck.
Straight 8.
You get bucked off your horse? Valroth.
For the first time, I'm rolling Dex 13 plus my new acquired 1 for 14.
Alright. You manage to calm your horse down, but you quickly jump off of it as it seems to like, you realize like this being on the horse is not calming it down.
And taking out my sword because I heard all that stuff.
Straight 13.
You kind of do the same. You start like holding, you cast mage army, all of a sudden your horse is getting out of control, and then you realize I should probably get off before, this becomes a thing. Vern follows suit as well. When suddenly busting out of the brush, you see this weird, it looked like a praying mantis head, but with like a mouth that hangs open with like fangs coming on the side and I guess pincers, if you will.
Mandibles.
Kind of coming out, but the jaw is like open and you see all these like spiky teeth as it kind of slithers in a snake-like motion. It starts to like clamber up and you see it's like scaly looking insectoid looking skin, but with like wet hair dripping all over it as it scuttles up, and you see like all these legs, about like 14 legs just kind of circling around you as it's like very centipede, but it's like
with pincers too.
Pincers for like arms as well, but like 14 scuttling legs.
Gross.
And this like praying mantis head, but with a open gaping mouth, jawed with what do you call them? Mandibles
And wet hair.
and wet hair covering its body
Oh,
all across it. Yes. And it's got like some probably got like wings kind of scattered down it, like insect fly wings, but they look broken.
Ugh.
And like they still flap, but they clearly do not work in a flying manner.
God, what is this?
Gross is what it is.
It circles around and hisses at you all. I need you all to roll initiative.
Wow, can you talk to it?
I don't know if it wants to.
Do I still have.
It's just misunderstood.
Just needs a comb
Right.
and a towel.
Cluck, what'd you get?
Straight 6.
Straight 6. Valroth,
13.
Straight 14.
13, 14.
Yep.
Halsimar, you are up.
I go first?
Yes, and we're going clockwise.
Clockwise.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everyone for the abuse of the English language. All right, keep going.
Screw the English language. Sweet. So if I'm up first, I got Mage Armor already cast. I see this disgusting thing. How big is it, did you say?
It is pretty big. It's kind of encircling you.
Like a bus? Like the size of a bus?
Yeah.
Wow.
Holy crap.
That's nasty.
Yeah.
I
would say it's like half circling, if you will, because it's doing like a wide arc, but it made itself pretty apparent where it's at. Yeah, it looks like a centipede, but with wet hair and a weird praying mantis's face, I should say, but with an open, with scorpion pincers. Probably like 4, I'd imagine. They kind of stand a little longer.
Broken wings all along.
Broken wings, and they kind of like misplaced. They don't even look like it belongs. Like it's not even in uniform. It's very, very weird. And they're constantly buzzing, emanating a weird, horrifying, just, buzzing that's off because they're broken insect wings. And yes, it is just pissing and spitting. But Alzmo, you are up. What would you like to do? Besides
I'm gonna
vomit.
Move 15 feet away. I'm gonna start backing up 20 feet back, and all the while keeping my eyes locked on this horrible, ugly creature. And I start to chant and intone, waving my hands in the air to cast Lightning Bolt at this nasty thing. And I now have advantage on Lightning Bolt.
Oh.
18 plus 4 for 22 succeeds. I will stick out my hand and shoot a bolt of lightning out at this thing.
What's the damage?
3d6.
Holy crap.
Yep. That's what I'm talking
This is
about.
vicious as my heels on the other side.
5, 3, and a 1 for 9 damage of lightning damage.
Nice. Good start. Good start.
Lightning shoots out, and you see it strikes, and it shimmers all throughout his body, and just reverberates. And you see like this weird green ooze kind of spew out of it and cracks all over its body, and it just hisses and screeches. It looks hurt.
Nice. That is my turn.
All right, Valroth. Wait.
Clockwise.
Oh, clockwise.
So Vern.
Oh, Vern. Okay, Vern's just gonna start throwing some arrows at it. Oh man, that was spinning for a minute. 15 is going to hit regardless of the add-ons. Range attacks and damage. Holy crap. Okay. Wow. 1. But that does 4 points of damage. So how much do you do?
9.
9. Okay. It looks pretty hurt. This thing does not have a lot of hit points. It's gonna take it to its turn, the monstrosity. It's going to the 2 at the front, so Vern and Val. Yeah, Vern and Val, because you guys are at the front. 17 to hit you. Well, 17 plus 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hit.
Plus 20.
And then it crits Vern. 17 for a 20.
Okay. Thank you. Thank
I was
all the
gonna
gods.
say.
Man, Vern just can't catch a break. So you're gonna take 7 points of damage. Vern's going to take, I rolled low for once, 4 points of damage. And it's gonna take it to Cluck.
Cluck would like to levitate in the air. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's not him. No, that's Alzamar. That's Alzamar. Cluck would like to try to cast the first try of a Mass Cure.
Nice.
14.
Yeah.
Nice.
Plus 2 for the wisdom, plus 3 for the smoke passes, of course.
Nice.
Of course, as it should.
Very good.
And then I get to do 2d6 for each person.
I
That's
figured
near.
you'd
So
wait,
those
each
two
person,
people,
or is you just roll the D? Because I would
The D6, give it to everyone.
I
in there.
recommend.
Yeah, right.
I recommend that it's the fewest number of people that need to roll the d6.
Yeah.
But
No, you would roll it once,
yeah.
and that would be for everybody.
6 plus 6 to V and V.
Thank you.
That throws them back to
That takes me back to exactly what
Yeah.
full.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I love this new
Nice.
It's like it hit me, it took me down to my old number.
All right,
Clark
and
healed
then
you
it
right
brought me
back up.
back
Cluck is gonna move.
away.
He's gonna circle clockwise around the creature. Around the... He's gonna get out of Alzamar's line of fire, but try to be on the other side of this creature. All right, and then that's my go.
Valroth's turn.
All right, I see my companions did some awesome job. That lightning just like felt so good watching it happen. And since I'm right in front of it, I got smacked by it. So I'm gonna just, take a swing at it with a two-handed. 11 plus 8 for 19.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hit. 1d10. Oh my god, 10.
Nice.
10.
Slashing or stabbing?
With the two-handed, I just ran at it and just, took a swing.
You run up to it, jump up as it starts gaping mouth, jawed, all that, and you jump up off of one of its legs as it's like kind of perching up, like kind of flinging dirt and stuff. You kind of catch it with your foot and jump up to get even higher to it, because as it's fully standing, it's getting taller and taller, and you manage to slice straight through like would be, I guess its neck, and it just splays off, and then you get covered in this green
Yeah.
ooze that it spews before it just riles and falls to the ground.
Nice.
Yeah, it's dead. It did not have a lot of hit points.
That was a quick kill.
It did not have a lot of points.
And we didn't lose any health. I literally went up, down, and back up.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Now
guys.
I need to take a dip into the river to clean my.
Yeah, that was quite the growth. Oh, thank you for that, Cluck. That's
I admire your new skills, friend.
Good job, Clark.
We just have to party enough.
And Val, excellent kill, although
I was,
you may want to go back and wash in the river.
I'm gonna need to take a shower as we get home.
All right, what do y'all do?
I think we made it home.
I think we have one more.
You have one more.
Right to you?
No, you have one more D6.
I'll,
Oh, that would be Alzamar.
I did the one, right? That's on me.
Yes, you did. But at least I get to test out these new monsters. 1.
no, 5.
You make it back to Hope's Keep.
All right, as I walk through the gate looking all gooey.
Oh,
Guys, what happened to you?
Well, like I always said, every time you step out of those gates and you go to this gloaming, this is what happens.
We forgot to search it for treasure, though. We skipped that beat.
I already rolled. There was nothing.
Okay, well, we searched through its guts for hours and we found not a single gold coin.
just more goo.
Yeah, you might want to
I'm gonna go take a shower.
Yeah. What's the shower?
I'm gonna go dip myself into a bucket of water.
Yeah, go to the bathhouse or something. Jeez.
Well, you guys can relay the informations that we gathered. Ugh, like I'm like walking like this, trying not to touch myself.
I think Gates Bounty has a bathroom you can use.
All right.
You're walking up to Geese Bounty. You see some of the patrons looking like, oh God, before someone runs up like, oh no, hold on. Oh, where's that the bucket boy? Come over here, and you see someone just run up.
Mr. Jordan, fire department.
Yeah. I was like,
I start taking off my clothes, like hanging and stuff. Washing my
oh
clothes.
God, what is that?
Well, we just killed the gigantic creature of whatever hell it came from. And it spewed all this gunk on me. So, okay. That's the price.
Splash! Water just flies at you.
Splash me.
It's just
Water and rags. Water and
ugh.
rags.
Yeah, so they're throwing like soaps and sponges at you. Like, ugh.
Everyone in the tavern.
Yeah,
just throwing whatever they
you're like,
have.
ah! Yeah, a tankard flies and hits you.
Oh no.
Get all bathed and washed and just chill in the tavern. Get some food.
And I guess we'll stop by Durek's place and tell him what we saw.
Tarek invites you in, offers you some cheese and some fancy canter wine as you display this. It's good news. I suppose we can move in right away and start building.
I suppose so, yes. More fortifications the better. We ran into a weird creature on the way back. But, yes, there was a clearing there by the river that looked excellent for a boat camp.
Perfect. Everything seems to be right in order. All the new recruits the numbers have jumped. This is fascinating, and everyone seems to be willing and able and training in the yards, and this is going magnificently. You guys are literally what we needed to push. I've been, prepping and trying to rally and coordinate with Alora, of course, Mathilde, but it's been hard communicating with him. We had to go through the old archaic routes, sending pigeons. We did get a fish. That was really weird. Yeah, since then, it's been mostly Alora.
Point is that you're communicating, and that is just wonderful.
Yes.
Every conversation is an opportunity.
Suppose it is.
I broke one of my plate.
It was Tim, the messenger fish. He brought back the messenger fish.
The funny thing is they had to go to the lake to find it in the river.
That's offensive to the fish.
Is there anything
Out of the river.
any viewer, any listener needs to know about a messenger fish? Is there an earlier thing? Okay, now I've broken the
because that's how they used to send the Marisol.
I think it was the first time we were talking about messenger pigeons. I think you brought up messenger fish.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't
even remember.
That was okay.
That is the
got
most.
me.
That
As long
is
as
the
it's
most.
not a seagull, it's probably efficient. Okay.
Messenger fish is the most inefficient way of communication. I mean, God.
The paper is wet, the ink is smeared.
And also the fish, the mechanics, it comes to the shore and just sits there and
Dies
wait
on the
for
side
you.
of the river.
And wait for you floating there. Okay, come and pick up your
It's a
message.
message and protein. Okay.
And then a bird picks it up and takes it the rest of the way.
We found this bird with just wet paper all over its beak.
We killed a bird and there was fish bones and this parchment. It had your name on it.
The end of times.
And it's been
Every creature of the land, earth, and sea has been
Participate.
recruited to send messages as fast as they can
This is like
to save all their buddies.
all
dumb.
it says is we've been trying to reach you, but your car's
Extended warranty.
This is the most massive collective effort in RPG ever. Like everyone is recruited and everyone is playing in this.
Talk about derailing the.
Oh
Oh,
god.
my face is tingling.
So what does this magic fish, this message fish, say?
All right.
It's usually from Charlie Winters, but anyway.
What the hells were we talking about?
Communication is an
Derek
opportunity.
was thanking us for our help.
Yes. He graciously thanks you. We can begin right away since thanks to you, Alzamar, we're actually ready to move forward to phase 2. The question is if Wardenwood and Marisol, if they're ready.
Well, I believe if we're on a rallying mission, our next stop should be Wardenwood, should it not?
I'm at a tavern, washed myself.
that's
and
right.
Feeling, yeah.
I'll look at Cluck and Burn.
Yeah, I suppose so. I guess we can make our way to Wardenwood.
Are there people there? Well, I know there's Mort and not Gertie. What's it? Hera? Mort and Hera there. We
And
get them,
Sarja. Sarja's there as well.
and we can get them to recruit other people for us. And we can create this. Cluck is gonna make this pyramid shape. We can create this place where just people recruit each other, and it just keeps spreading and spreading, and everyone benefits.
A pyramid scheme.
No, don't say that. Don't say that phrase. Don't say
I'm
that
not
phrase.
there. I'm just.
It's about upward mobility in the fight. They'll guilt their uncles and aunts into buying random crap from them. It'll be great. It'll be great. It'll be the best thing in the world.
And then they can find these these shares of time.
In the Mugdoblob enterprise.
But anyways, yeah, we should go to Marin's Hold and rally the troops.
Or Wardenwood on our way back to Marin's Hold.
Right.
I forget what it was already.
If they've all got, plentiful fields, they should have horses that can eat those plentiful fields.
Yeah.
Wisdom check. Elzamar?
Let's do the big one. I haven't rolled this one yet. It doesn't matter. 8 minus 1 for a 7.
Okay. There? You're talking to Derek?
Derek, can I ask you a question?
Of course.
Have you had anything weird happen to any of your heirlooms? Or your rings? Or anything from your family's history?
Not. I've checked recently.
Okay, I've just got this weird gut feeling that this curse, this bitter mold curse, may not be blood related. It may be related to these items that you've gotten from your family.
These heirlooms.
A
It's
cursed
just-
item, you say.
It's just an idea.
Hmm.
But we could inspect some items for you, if you want. We got protection from evil, and that's about it. But we got ways to figure out if these items are what they seem to be, or if there's something malevolent in them. Especially if you're giving us cantered wine from these heirloom canters, I get suspicious of it. I do declare.
That is curious. I've actually never really thought about that. I feel like Alora might have picked up on something of that nature, but I guess that's suddenly you hear a knock at the door. Oh, excuse me. And he gets up, opens the door, and you see Alora standing there.
Good day, Lady Felinor.
Good day. I suppose about time I entered into this works and conversations. Where is Valroth?
Bathing. He was covered in bug goo.
Doing Ord's work.
Doing the Ord's work.
She looks at you, Elzamar. Been instantly keeping an eye, and I think I heard something about travel, and it's easier if I'm here, obviously.
Much easier, yes.
I heard things are going well here, and you're ready for the next phase.
Indeed. Yes, we suppose Wardenwood should be the next stop on our rallying adventure.
And then maybe we could do some scouting with you so you can get a teleportation point on the other side of the river.
That is not a bad idea.
What?
That is not a bad idea.
Sorry, I thought you said it was a bad idea. That's on me.
That is a good idea, and we just went there and back today. We just got back recently. Not a far trip. I was able to levitate up and see across the river. It's fairly wooded on that side.
I presume such as much, especially from the maps and what you showed me of, well, the map. The map.
Mm-hmm.
Cluck is gonna wink at the map.
I know what you're
Mention.
talking about.
So, should we take you to the water's edge first? Or suppose it would make more sense than to head to Wardenwood first.
Is there not another scout here that could relay such information? She looks at Derek. Oh, I suppose, yeah, I could get one of our local scouts to talk with you guys, especially with a Vern or Val. They pick up your tracks pretty quickly. They're pretty proficient. I believe that would be the best course of action. I can come back later and feel it to be more efficient.
Fair enough. Then I suppose Wardenwood is our next stop.
Okay, go ahead and collect your remaining party member.
Yes.
I'll be here. I need to have a word with Derek, if you don't mind.
Alone?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's get out.
Come on, Vern.
Okay, you don't gotta tell me, Tice. How do they find Val?
I'm at the bar. I took most of my clothes. They're drying. I washed them. I'm like kind of a shirt and pants. I have my gear next to me. I'm sitting at the bar, just
Val's in
enjoying
his
some
underwear.
At the bar.
I'm in my underwear
Undergarments.
with my sword, next to me, and I'm just enjoying some food and a
Casey's
drink,
belt
waiting for it
in
to
armor,
dry.
like up
Yeah.
against the
I'm
side
waiting
of the
for
bar.
it all to dry. You see it all hang up, all that stuff.
And surprisingly, like no one's even batting an eye. There's like, that sounds about Val.
It's my homies. They know me. It's in the town.
He may have been doing this since the tent, for all we know.
I'm not.
rolling out of bed in his undies and just like, give me a pint.
I'm not in strange territory.
Yeah,
It's my home, so everybody knows. So.
Barry walks up. I was like, hey, buddy, we just talked to Alora.
Oh, she's here?
Yeah.
Oh, that was quick.
Well,
Yes. She can teleport us. I guess the warden wouldn't save us from another bath of this kind of goo.
Are you reading the script? Can we well, we can have you give another rousing speech in Wardenwood, okay? And then we go and we do some sneaky scouty stuff
There's nothing to scout near Wardenwood.
up here. Well, blip, teleport, jump, whatever you want to call it, and we'll get back to Hope's Keep, and we'll do some scouting. But you just need to get that good speech in.
You mean Wardenwood?
We get all that good speech in down in Wardenwood, and then we jump back here and we do more scouting.
Sure. Yeah.
yes. And if production or travel needs any assistance there, I'll lend a hand how I can. But I imagine most of the building will just be done over here on Hope River, if that's what we're calling it.
Mort won't let us squirrels fight,
Or
and that's a problem. We need some vicious,
some vision.
chemically imbalanced, just performance-enhancing drugged squirrels.
For
Okay,
what?
I've got an idea for the fight. For the fight.
Oh,
I can't heal everybody. Squirrels need to take on some of that.
interesting.
Lumps.
I think squirrels might make better scouts than
With
anything
the
else.
team. Oh, we Mort's down there. We could ask him some questions about how well squirrels scout.
You know what?
Wait, are they
I missed Mr. Redcap.
in Wardenwood, or did you guys leave them in Marishold?
I think we left him in Marin's Hold.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah, I need to keep track of these freaking NPCs.
There's a lot of them.
There
So
are.
we're making left and right. Sorry.
Because they're from Wardenwood.
Yes, yeah.
They
And-
came with us, and I think they're still in Marin's Hold.
Yeah, because they were with you when you went to the Orcs.
Mhm.
Then you came to Marin's Hold to go do the whole Knights of
Idris thing,
Idris
and
thing.
they
And you
stayed there
guys,
for the-
yeah.
If there was going to be a caravan, though, going from Marin's Hold to Wardenwood, they'd be on it.
If.
They'd be on
But I think Marin's Hold is now part of the East group.
Yeah, Marin's
Oh,
Hold
they're on
across the bridge.
it.
Yeah,
But
There's Hope's Keep, Wardenwood,
that's the west side.
Marin's Hold. Or I don't know why I'm saying this because
Yeah.
we gotta maybe we
east
gotta do a
side,
visit to
Marin's
Marin's Hold
Hold.
then now to make sure
Yeah.
the fish folk and the
War-
orcs are
Hopes keep
friendly
Wardenwood.
with
Yeah,
each
yeah.
other as they
They're
take
on this
danger.
side.
on
yeah. So anyway, all this passed by. I believe you bring up to speed to Valroth.
All right. So when do we take off?
I suppose whenever.
All right.
Just, Alora wanted to speak to Durek alone, but I imagine by the time we get back, they'll be ready for us.
That sounds good. I am eager to cross that river for some reason.
For some reason.
I don't know. Maybe the opportunity to sail again in some shape or form.
Well, let's get back to Alora. We can make that happen too sweet.
For some time past, I believe he probably, kind of chill for like a little bit longer, an hour or so to kind of let them talk.
And
Let
let
them-
Val dress.
Yeah,
My- my clothes dry.
Yeah, let us go.
I-
Have a pint, maybe some lunch.
I had him hanging by the fire pit, trying to get him dry. Now I'm good.
Eventually, you make your way back to Derek, where Alora and Derek are. They allow you in, and have you made your decision?
I've been told we are going to Wardenwood
To Wardenwood.
and then come back here.
Hmm.
And by the time we come back here, I assume the boat will be stationed in the area that we scouted for you, and everything will be ready for us to sail.
Oh yes, Dirk. Ushers. Sorry. Let me go usher one of my scouts as well to relay some information. If you don't mind, Val and Vern. You know Patrick. He gone on plenty of
Yeah.
scouts for
I know
years.
Patrick.
There. If you could just relay,
We're gonna give him specific instructions.
Awesome.
So, all right.
And then we can proceed, and we can probably start right away. He looks at Alora, building and finishing off the boat area in their location that they suggest. And from what I hear, it's a pretty prime spot. So
It's a perfect spot for sailing.
indeed,
And for docking a boat. For sure, I could tell you that.
Alora looks at Derek. And by all means, our guards that we left there are at your disposal. I suggest to help occupy the new area for the ship. Of course. Alora looks at y'all. I guess if you are all ready to go to Waterwood, I am actually really, really happy to be going back to home. It's been a while.
I know the feeling.
Then
Let's hop on that portal of yours.
she pauses for a moment, kind of in deep thought. You see her like kind of filling a little trinket in her hand before she like closes it in her fist. Yes. The town square is probably the best place. It's also kind of important to make everyone aware of your exits. It's good for morale. They know that we are doing more work. It's good for appearances. Just trust me. Trust me, bro.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Oh no. Oh,
Yeah,
my
like
lord.
Y'all making Derek even helps. This grand gesture of going basically into the center, and everyone kind of like waves you off, this and that. And Derek's like, say bye to these grand folks, and we will see them again shortly in a few days, possibly a few 10 days, and we will fight the good fight and Muggy Blub and the cultists and the
Cultists, and when they say that, and I wave, my sword. Cultists,
You hear
death to the
roars
cultists.
and shouts as Alora rolls her eyes, casts a spell, and a portal opens, and you all go through, even Alora. And you end up in Wardenwood. That's where we're going to end it.
We survived.
Nice.
And you guys leveled and got a bunch
A
of
bust-sized.
Yeah.
We survived
Spell.
a bust-sized bug.
with wet hair.
Ugh, that thing is gross.
It's funny that giant thing was
wanted to
weaker
die.
than the other
Yeah.
one with the tentacles.
Why do they come to us to die?
Ugh.
Indeed. Well, you guys are making a lot of good leeway.
Today was very productive.
Oh,
Yeah.
Especially leveling up, man. That felt so good.
Lots of carousing.
And what you guys got, that makes me feel more, I have less of a stress.
Indeed. I know we're doing like a lot of this diplomacy stuff for you viewers, and you're like, man, when are you going to get into the dungeon delving? Trust me when I say it is coming. It is coming.
Oh dear.
And when it comes, you're going to miss the diplomacy time.
Yeah, this everything
I mean,
seems like a cakewalk right now. It's going to be pretty brutal.
But when we didn't have two players down, like half the party down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh man, it's gonna be interesting indeed. But anyway, thanks you all for listening to Tabletop Diaries, and as always, keep shadow darking. Oh wait, no, I forgot. Of course, always email us at tabletopdiary@gmail.com for any questions, comments, concerns. Always like, subscribe, or whatever, and comment on all the things, and also
Please.
check out
Subscribe to our channels and the
Indeed.
podcast and Spotify. That helps.
spreading the word. Spreading the word helps.
If you make a chicken noise, you may get a prize.
Sure. Sure. What?
Comment the
Ow.
chicken noise.
Comments, yeah. Put your best chicken noise in word form, because that'll be
I will read it.
hilarious.
If
to-
you do it,
to-
I will read it.
yeah. Hey,
I'll
we'll
read it.
try to
There
read
you
it.
go.
Yeah, there we go. We'll try to read
Best
it.
written
here.
chicken noise gets voiced by Valroth.
Yeah,
There you
we'll
go.
take turns trying to read your literal chicken scratches.
I need ideas, guys. I'm running out of ideas. Help me.
Yes. But again, thanks for listening. It's always nice to know people are listening, I guess. Sure. Why not? Whatever. Anyway, keep shadow darking.
Kulak.
You made it 2 syllables. How did you do
Kulak.
that?
Kulak.